Yes, people, I hope everyone is good, having a good start to the new year. 2024, it's been a phenomenal 2023, especially footballing wise. We're back here again, 620 podcast. I'm here with my boy Average, a familiar face on the show. And of course, man, we've missed a few weeks, we've been on a break. Obviously, you know what it's like around this period. People with their families going out, holidays. I know Average himself was on a little winter break. Saw him shining on the Insta. So of course, we've been away, but we're back. We're back, ready for the second half of the season to begin. And who's this? Who's changed their name to?
Oh no, but who is this though, bro? If this is therapy, yeah, bro, just pin him. If this is
Therapy, bro.
bro, come show your face, bro.
No, it's not a face one today, you know.
Is that what you're on, therapy? Is that what you're on?
Breeze, you're not gonna clear your face, bro.
Bro, I've got 100% attendance, bro. Man can't have chat for me, bro. Today.
No, but is that what
no
you're
one
on though?
face.
You're coming in pure smoke for Arteta straight away. It's New Year.
Nah,
not
do you
even
know what it
on the
is? Yeah.
friendly
Nah,
vibe.
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Like, if United lost on Sunday, we heard on Sunday, and I knew that Trimless's whole agenda would be to not talk about what happened with Arsenal over the New Year's, and we have to speak on it today.
Bro, man was gonna talk about it. Average, did I not say, bro, at the start of the shit, before you was even here, I literally said the first thing I'm gonna talk about is Arsenal and the poor run of form in the last few games. That was literally the first thing I've said to him. So
You know, in therapy, bro, he's using this as a diversion tactic to know that his team is robbed and scrubbed out, bro. How did your team perform on Sunday though? Because we're gonna start there now. We ain't starting with Arsenal. We're starting there.
Now we have
bro.
to start with Arsenal, bro.
Start with you, bro. You coming in with this chat. We have to start where you are. Let's talk about the most recent game that happened in the Premier League, and that was the biggest game of the weekend.
That's cool. It's gonna be a quick overview because the Arsenal thing is a bigger agenda. But yeah, let's
how
talk
is that?
about.
How is it a bigger agenda?
You guys have won like 1-7. What are we talking about, bro?
In the
Roland
league,
has
it's 1 in
goals in
5.
17, bro. Are we going to talk about that?
Huh? Say that again.
They're having 3 goals in 17 as well.
Say that again.
I said Hoyland has 2 goals in 17. Let's talk about that instead. And Anthony having 0 goals in 19 and 0 assists. How about we start there?
In all competitions, Hoyland's got 7 goals and 2 assists. So let's
And
not do
are
it.
you
He's got
still at
9 GA. He's got more than Martinelli.
Are
He's
you
got
still
more
in
than
that, are
Martinelli.
you still in that competition though that you're talking about? Are you still competing in that competition that he has the GA in?
Nah, I'm not. But are you still in the
What
FA Cup?
points does it
Are you still in
matter,
the FA Cup or the Carabao?
What point does it matter, bro?
What do you mean? Are we still? Are you in the are you in the Champions League?
I mean, you can't do anything else. Those goals
You're saying,
matter.
champ, you're gonna get knocked out next round. So what?
You're
are
not
you
gonna win.
talking about?
You're not gonna win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. So
We have a bigger chance of winning the FA Cup than you have the champs, and that's a fact.
You're not winning the FA Cup, bro. You had your chance last season.
And you're not winning the champs or the
I'm
Prem.
not saying we are, but you can't. You're in a better. I'd rather be fighting in the Champions League than fighting in the FA Cup.
Bro, you're talking about Hoyland, you're having this 5 GA or whatever it is in the Champions League. It amounts to nothing at the end of the day. So whatever Martinelli does now means more because he's still in the competition, bro. Do you know what I mean?
So a goal's not a goal. So a goal's not a goal.
But does it stand for anything right now?
A goal to finish 4th, not even get Europa League.
That's not his fault, though. We're talking about the player as an individual.
It's not his fault. Again, why we're deflecting back onto United and their shambles of a season. But you want to talk about us, who are 5 points off top.
We can talk about United every single week.
We've had a bad run.
No.
We've had a bad run of form. No, hold on. We've had a bad run of form.
Every time United is scrubbed out, he wants to use Arsenal, yeah, as a way of making himself feel better, bro. I get it.
What do you mean? So you're telling me? So what? We scrubbed out against Tottenham, yeah?
Average, are you deep in it, bro? We're in a crisis. 5 points off top is a crisis. Apparently, it's mad, bro.
No. 1 in 7 is a crisis,
bro. What's
1 in 7 in the league?
We're above you for most of that weekend, bro. It's only the fact that you drew.
Oh, come on now, have some shame. Have some shame. They were top for 24 hours. They were on top of us for 24 hours.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, if you didn't win that game against Tottenham, which you probably wouldn't have won, you would have also been below Chelsea. That's the point. That's a crisis, bro.
No. Here's the thing.
You've lost more games than Chelsea.
No. Trimless and average. I said in like the second time on the pod that the season was already done for us. So you guys acting like I'm deflecting. It's not adapting. I'm just trying to make sure we address this Arteta situation.
Don't worry, we'll address.
Is he not still in 2 trophies?
Yeah.
We'll address. Don't worry, we'll address.
Until the fat lady sings,
don't tell me you're including Community Shield.
Until the fat lady sings, are we not still fighting for 2 trophies?
I don't think you are. I personally just don't think you are.
What kind of narrative is that? Doesn't make sense.
Mathematically, you are, but last season, mathematically, United were in a title race at one point as well.
Realistically,
it's a whole different conversation.
For 1 week,
I don't think you guys are competing for the league.
You was there for 1 week. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It was more than 1 week. What
He
are we
was
talking
mathematically
about?
there for a week. Everyone called it the 7-day title charge. It was a week.
Nah, it was more than a week. It was more than a week.
It was a week. It was literally a week.
But realistically, I'm talking about reality here, not theoretically. Because theoretically, you are, but with the problems that are going on at Arsenal, I don't see you guys winning the league. You guys get top 4, no problem. But I don't see you guys winning the league.
Yo, Matt, you in pen?
Let's allow Matthew. Let's allow Matthew today.
Yeah.
Let's allow Matthew today, man. That was so unprovoked.
Hey, bro, man's streaming off the Zanko. How is he frozen? Bro,
man streaming on like a mobile, bro. Obviously, people Matt will be back because you're United and you're backing, bro. But no, obviously, like I understand that we're in a bit of a situation. I'm not oblivious to that. Like, yes, we are. It needs addressing certain things. However, I would argue that except for the West Ham game in the cup, these games that we've lost, we're creating bare chances. We haven't got the finishes, bro. So all I'm saying is certain tools get put into place and utilized correct, and we get that person who starts clicking. It could be dangerous, but I don't think we're gonna buy anyone in January. I don't think we're buying anyone. People saying Onana, Branthwaite, Tony, Vlahovic. Bro, it's not happening. We're not signing anyone. The best we'll sign maybe is a 5 million wonder kid from the Serbian league or something, and then we won't hear about him for 10 years. That's the most I'm expecting because it's January, man. Last season January when we signed Trossard and Jorginho, I was like, well, that's a bit of a shock because we just never signed in January, and it still wasn't enough. And let's face it, it's still not going to be enough this January. However, stranger things have happened, bro. Until we reach June the 1st, there's plenty football to be played and plenty trophies. Well, not plenty, but a couple of trophies to run for. And I don't think we're completely out of depth. If people are screaming that Villa will have a chance, then please put respect on our names as well.
You screaming that?
Set man are saying Villa have a chance, bro. I'm just saying.
You know why they're saying that, bro? At the end of the day, it boils down to one thing, bro. The manager that each team has. We have to talk about that because that's a major thing and the reason why Arsenal in the past 2 years have not achieved the goals that we were in the position to achieve. When I say 2 years, I'm talking about making sure that we were in the top 4 that season, that we were going head to head with Conte, making sure that we won the league last season. We were going head to head with Pep and stuff. The manager, is going to dictate what's going to happen and the outcome. We talk about Arteta no trophy again, and I'm actually going to sit here and say with therapy, I agree, bro. Arteta's decisions in the past 2 years are going to show me exactly what this man is made of. What we decided to do in summer, in all honesty, bro, was not what we needed. Let me look at what we needed, in my personal opinion as a fan, looking at my team. We needed a backup for Saka. We needed an 8 that was going to be a starter to take over from Xhaka. And then we probably needed another defender, probably a right back, I'd say. What did he do? He covered the right back situation by bringing Timber because he's more flexible. He can do right back and he can do right centre back. We're playing him left back as well, Then we also brought in a goalkeeper. Nobody asked for Ramsdale to be dropped, to be benched, to be sold. He brought in a goalkeeper, another weird decision. And then he signed Kai Havertz, bro. Like when we saw we were rooming for Kai Havertz, the fact that it got done in 7-day period, bro. Kai Havertz has Arteta's noodles. I don't know what he has on Arteta, bro. That was a mad signing, especially how fast it went. And in the case he's still playing the guy, it made no sense, bro. Everyone was talking about where is Kai Havertz gonna play. So when you look, and even if you look at last January, bro, the signings that we were supposedly in for, and the season before that, bro, how long did we twerk for Vlahovic, bro? As Arsenal fans, we twerked for Vlahovic. Then it came to the last point of January transfer window. We twerked for Isak. Last season, we twerked for Mudryk. He twerked for us. We didn't get them. We twerked for Caicedo. We still didn't get them. So these are all decisions that I feel like they can boil down to the club, but mainly the manager role.
No, I agree with you there. I definitely agree with you there. I do think that I've seen a lot of scrutiny go towards Arteta for his choice of signings, and this being linked to Onana is not helping. But at the same time, I do believe 85% of his signings have benefited us. and have worked. If you're asking me for an example, obviously pre-injury, let's be real, Timber would have worked nice. No one knew Tomiyasu. I think he's worked in nice. Again,
Kingsley. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but I have to. 85% is a bit too high comparing the signings he made when he first came.
No.
If you include those, because you're forgetting those guys.
85% of Edu and Arteta's signings have popped off.
That's too high.
Tavares, it's too high. I would say like about 65.
Was it Lakonga? Willian, bro, like
Pepe,
Cedric. Pepe wasn't Unai. Pepe was Unai.
When you look back now at
Cedric Suarez,
statistic wise, Pepe,
Fabio Vieira.
Fabio Vieira is not a flop.
But he said it's successful. Is he successful?
It's not successful.
Fabio Vieira success.
He's not a flop though.
He's
borderline. He's in the middle. Yeah,
but you have to take it as a success. You said 85 success, so
I'm still sticking with 85%.
This success, but I'm saying he's not part of the success.
85%, and I was more referring.
No, I think 65% is more realistic.
Let me land my point in it, but you might interrupt.
My bad.
The reason I'm saying 85% is I'm more looking at players that actually play, like at least a squad player. I can't even call Lakonga a squad player. He featured like 3-4 times. Again, Willian, it was like what, half a season. It didn't bang. I hear you man saying, but
it never banged. Sorry,
it didn't bang. Again, Pepe at the time, I think we was frustrated. But when you look back now, his stats are raw, not that bad, like compared to people that we don't consider flops in the Prem. So again, I don't think Pepe was worth the P, but he wasn't exactly a major flop.
It wasn't Arteta's signing, so that's not, you can't add that into the equation as well.
Oh, you man threw in the Pepe thing, innit? I didn't even say
it. I told him.
I swear. What? Yeah. But anyway, for me, a strong 85% of the signings have popped off. I can go through the list now. What do I really need to? Our starting 11 is pretty much the signings, bro.
No, they're not.
No, it's not.
Okay, cool.
6 of them are.
Okay, this is players when they're fit in it. Like, not obviously some of them are injured. I'm gonna bang it now. Let's be real. Ramsdale popped. Timber was gonna pop. Tomiyasu's popped. Ben White's popped.
Can't catch Timber. He hasn't played a game in the Premier League, has he?
He handled.
Timber's not popped.
You can't say Timber. Unfortunately,
I said Timber was going to pop. Are you man here?
No. But you're trying to sneak him in there, bro.
Average. Come on, bro. We saw
Let's
enough,
not include him in there.
Minutes of a guy, and he tore his ACL, and then we still decided to let Tierney go. So that decision shows me that Timber's not popped.
Yeah, that as well. That's terrible.
I'm talking about him. Timber is an individual rather than the politics around him. The signing itself.
Isn't Nkunku a pop at Chelsea then? Exactly. You know it's a no. So we have to apply the same logic.
I haven't watched Nkunku. I've watched Timber, so I can't say that.
Well, Timber's played 50 minutes of football and tore his ACL. He's not popped. We can't add it. Let's move on.
Very well. He played very well in the Community Shield
and he
played well in the first 50 minutes. Why am I laughing, bro? I don't understand. Man, I'm laughing, bro.
It's genuine.
It's sure the premise not the same thing, man.
It's okay, but it wasn't like it was playing Brentford, bro. It was playing the best team in the world, so let's relax.
It's pre-season.
It doesn't matter what. So you think Pep's going in there like? You think Pep said to the players? Do you think Pep said to the players it's pre-season? I rather don't care if you win or not. No.
Yeah, but Sancho was playing.
Go out and win.
Sancho was banging off in pre-season.
Don't get confused. Hold on. Don't get confused. Average. Don't get confused with fans' values of games and trophies and players and coaches' values of games and trophies. That's what we do a lot. We have our own value of the match, and we're like, oh no, it's just this. But the players and the coach, they're not going in with that mentality. So again,
ask you one question.
Let's put their focus on them rather than our point of view, innit? So now let me land in it. Then
ask the question before you land.
So again, when you're playing against the best team in the world, and it's your first ever game for Arsenal, and you hold your own. All I'm saying is we could clearly see Timber would have popped. If Timber never got injured, Zinni probably doesn't even start the amount of games he started.
What?
Let's be real.
Last season, Wout Weghorst moved to Barcelona. So what are we talking about?
What? Well, why are you trying to bring
Barcelona out of
United
Did Wout Weghorst bang off?
Nah, don't do that. No, don't try to force that one there, actually.
Nah, I'm not forcing it. It's a fact.
Nah, bro, that's shambolic, man. That's shambolic.
Weghorst in the 10 banged off against Barcelona.
What you should have said is Anthony on his first game at Old Trafford played Arsenal and he banged off, right?
He didn't bang off though. He scored one.
He banged. He
scored, but he did nothing.
He looked good, bro.
He did not look good.
Anthony looked good. No. Watch the game. I remember specifically. I was like, yo, this guy's actually going to be decent in the Premier League. He looked good. So if he got injured, then you could say that.
Except for the goal.
I'm saying
Except for the goal, he didn't look like a threat once. Except for the goal, he did not look like a threat once.
Oh, bro, let me answer this. Yeah, has Timber popped?
I literally said he would have popped. He's going to pop. You might keep telling me, has he popped? That's not what I said.
Because the question is, this player popped, this player popped. Don't bring the if mops or babies, bro. Bring the players that popped.
Bro, okay, average. Is Timber not a quality signing?
That's just, he is a quality signing.
Okay, then. Well, what's the point of man doing the semantics, bro? He was going to pop. He's a quality player.
He hasn't done anything in the Prem, though, man.
Oh,
no, because I'm saying to you, Kingsley, what you're trying to do is trying to merge the two. Two things can be true. I always say this. He can be a good signing, but he's not popped. That's the fact. Ben White is a good signing that's popped. Tomiyasu is a good signing that's popped. Do you know what I mean? Let's
okay,
keep
so
let's just
okay, cool. Let me change one word then to stop all you man moving like girl. 85% of the signings have been good signings. There we go. What am I saying now?
It's mathematically incorrect. If you calculate, if you put it in a calculator, who didn't, it's never even gonna add up to 75%, let alone 85. Let's be real.
I might calculate it, bro.
Let's calculate it.
This team right now, I'm talking about players that are here right now playing for Arsenal right now.
You said signings.
I don't want to hear the.
You keep on adding different context.
I don't want to hear William.
You said his signings, bro. Keep it as it is. You said
man. You keep on adding different context now, man.
I'm only adding context.
You man are
nitpicking. Man, them are nitpicking. Man, them are nitpicking, bro.
Actually, this is you just changing the goalpost.
I'm not changing the goalpost. You man are nitpicking on our madness, bro. So I've had to reevaluate. I can still go back to 2020 till now and say 80% of the transfers that he's made has benefited us. Hands down.
But it's not the truth though, Kingsley, because I want to read a couple man that have not. If you even look at it, some of these man I'm looking at right now have not popped off. I'd say it's around 60%, 50-60%.
Thank you.
I disagree. I disagree.
Do you want to go down the list?
Go down. Yeah, give me the list. Do you want
me to go down the list?
Give me the list.
Cedric Suarez, did he pop?
It's average player.
Willian, did he pop?
Clearly no.
Matt Ryan, did he pop?
The backup goalkeeper didn't need to pop.
Did he pop?
Backup goalkeeper who played one game didn't need to pop. He's a backup goalkeeper, bro.
Oh,
you don't sign your backup goalkeepers to pop.
You know what? Let's give him that.
I'm moving on. Austin Trusty, did he pop? Austin Trusty.
Again, he never played, bro.
Martin Odegaard.
Popped.
Runnerson.
Flopped.
Raya.
I think he's gonna pop.
Raya.
I just did it. I think he's gonna pop.
So yes or no, bro?
Marquinhos.
Not seen enough. Not convinced.
Flop. Matt Turner.
Wait, how can you just rush and say flop? The guy's 20, bro.
Matt Turner, bro.
The guy's 20, bro. No, can we go back to those Marquinhos, bro? The guy's 20. He's never started in the Prem. Flop.
Matt Turner.
Again, backup keeper. Didn't feature. Didn't do nothing.
He did feature.
He played one game in the cup.
He played a couple games. Even in Europa League last season, he played a couple games.
Again, backup
Matt Turner, bro. Did he pop, bro? Come on.
Again, backup keeper didn't need to.
Is he the one that's at? Is he the one that's at Forest?
You know what? I'm gonna say Matt Turner popped. Yeah, he did.
He's rubbish.
No, you know why I want to say he popped? Hear me out. We signed him. No one knew about him. He did all right as a backup keeper, and we made P off him. That's good signing for me.
Fair enough.
Good signing for me.
Nuno Tavares.
Flop.
Pablo Mari.
Pablo Mari was a weird one because I thought he was better than Holding, but I never saw him.
Well, I saw him get twist up at the Etihad when we lost 5-0, bro. And I also seen what Lukaku did to him at Stamford Bridge on his first game, bro. I'm sorry, that's a flop. Jorginho.
He's done all right.
I think he's a flop, but anyways.
No, he's not.
I would say he's a flop. I would say he's still here. He deserves to be here because he did
underwhelming. Underwhelming.
He filled in. But do
he's
we want
done what he's done what we expected him to do.
Lokonga, you said flop. Tomiyasu
popped.
Trossard
popped.
Kirio.
Not convinced yet.
Gabriel Magalhaes.
Of course. Come on.
Ramsdale.
Of course, come on.
Zinchenko.
Last season popped.
Vieira,
I actually like Vieira a lot. He gets a lot of stick, but I think there's a player in there.
Timber.
Bro, he's gonna pop, man. Firework player.
Partey. Did he sign Partey? I don't know if he signed Partey. 2020. Oh,
Partey joined 2020 January.
He didn't sign Partey.
Somewhat was it? No,
Hey,
Partey joined us. He did sign Partey.
I didn't. He was before he started. Remember, he came in. Oh no, he did sign Partey.
He
signed Partey.
Gabriel Jesus.
Pop.
White.
Pop.
Havertz.
Loading.
No, oh my days.
Kingsley.
Come to me in May, innit? Come to me in May, innit?
And D Rice, Declan.
Pop.
So I think from the majority of those people you said that pop.
That's a good 70%, bro.
There's no 80% in there. Don't.
That's close, bro. What? So you man are gonna get vexed because I was 10% off? Allow it, man.
No, I'm gonna get vexed that you said 85 because it's like 60.
The point I was making was, end of the day, it's the majority. Whether you might want to cover up with 65, 75, 85, it's the majority. If the majority of your signings pop, would you not consider that successful business?
Has majority of Ten Hag signings popped them?
Do you want to go through the list?
Yeah, we can.
Go on then. You got your phone up.
Casemiro. I know off by heart.
Yeah, pop.
Anthony Flop.
Lissandro
Martinez.
Pop.
Ericsson.
Borderline.
Pop.
Last season he popped. Terrell Malacia.
Regulon.
I liked Malacia. I thought
that's a loan, bro. That's a loan. We're doing perms in it. Perms only.
I thought Ericsson might be a flop still, I'll be real.
Who?
How is Ericsson a flop?
Ericsson might be a flop.
Why? Why'd you say that?
He's gonna end up being on, but for right now he's on pop.
Because I think for the majority of the time he's been bad. I think he's been bad.
That's cap.
He's been good.
No, I would say he helped you guys last season, to be honest.
After he came back from injury last season, he's been dead since, I'll be real.
Johnny Evans, bro.
Oh, that's a perm, isn't it? That's a one.
That's a pop. That's a pop.
I think he's actually popped, you know. I can't even lie.
That's a pop.
He's actually popped.
You see how slow he was to defend the goal on Sunday, bro, against Bentancur? He literally walked the ball into the net.
Yeah. No, I hear you, but he's turned up for a few games.
That's a pop.
What are the permanent transfers? Mount?
Yeah, Mount.
Flop.
Rasmus Højlund.
Flop.
The goalkeeper, the backup goalkeeper. You've generally not seen him.
Wait, did you say Højlund flop?
I never said that. That's Matthew, but you know Matthew's on budget.
No, Højlund's a flop.
Højlund's not a flop.
Højlund's not a flop.
Højlund's a flop.
So far.
He's not a flop, bro.
So far, he's a flop.
You can see
Højlund's not a flop, bro.
You can see
Eddie Nketiah's outscored him, bro. Is his value 70 million?
Yeah, Eddie Nketiah gets way more opportunities to bag.
Don't do that, bro.
Højlund gets scrapped.
Bro, don't say don't do this, bro, because this kid plays week in, week out when he's scrubbed out.
And he gets scrapped week in, week out, bro.
Yeah, but average. United have the
Abdoulaye Doucouré gets more chances than bro.
Average. United have created the third least chances in the league, bro.
Nketiah has done something and he's generally scrubbed out, bro. He's
average. United have created the third least chances in the league. Of course, he's not getting no chances, bro. I've seen these man play. They don't get the ball to him. It's peak.
Højlund's at Arsenal. He's got 10 goals already this season.
Defender and not move, bro.
Trust me. The way Arsenal get the ball in the box, Højlund would be on 15 goals, bro.
Trust me, because he's a box predator.
Nah, he's a man predator, bro. That's why he's always on man.
What?
He is, bro. That's all he knows to do, fam. You don't know about nothing else, bro. You don't know about dragging someone out of position, making runs in behind. You don't do that, bro. He just
yes, he does.
And then tries to hold.
Do your basic research on Højlund, and you know that United are rubbing him out. It's because of United rubbing him out.
If you man had a like a De Bruyne and Enzo in that midfield, someone who's a bit more calculated with those.
Yeah, if we got rid of Bruno, then yeah.
United ruined him, but the thing is, he signed for United and he's done what he's done in a United shirt. So you can only judge him for what he's doing right now, not what he could have been. He could be a good, decent player. Most players could be.
Okay, so what he's done right now, he's got 9 GA, he's got 7 goals and 2 assists.
And he's been good. Are you going to say to me pops then, please? Troy, is that what you're saying?
For striker, all we care about is GA, right?
Has he popped, bro? I'm asking a simple question.
I'm saying pop.
He hasn't popped, but he hasn't flopped, in my opinion.
Sancho.
Flop?
That's not Ten Hag.
Nah, don't do that.
No, we can, because we're not going to include Pepe in yours.
Yeah,
well,
Sancho's not Ten Hag. Sancho's Ole.
Ole, yeah.
Fair enough.
Say no more.
So pretty much same
and then Onana's a flop, yeah.
Onana's flop.
Onana says a flop.
Of course.
I mean, he can come good if you actually play possession football.
Amrabat's flopped.
He's not a permanent. He's a loan.
He's a loan. So, but the majority, I'll say 85% of his signings have been flops. Loans or not.
Nah, perms, it's like 50%, 50-50.
I don't think so.
Casemiro, Licha, Ericsson, Malacia,
for me.
Hoyland.
You say Malacia popped?
I think Malacia's a flop.
Malacia benched Luke Shaw last season and made him lose weight to get back in the team.
I wouldn't say Malacia's popped, but I don't think he's flopped because you have to be available, man.
You say Rasmus popped, but I just feel like that's so wrong, bro. You see,
you don't rate Rasmus. That's just it.
No, but he's generally weak as a striker, bro. There's so many. I feel like if you're gonna say he's popped, bro, I would have loved to see him do something other than what he does right now, and he doesn't do anything.
Give him the box, give him the ball in the final third, and he'll do it.
Do give me this, give me that. Do what you dealt with, bro. If you don't make chances, try and create chance out of nothing. He's not that type of striker, and he never will be, bro. So if he's relying on the system so much, he's not a good player.
Okay, so if the KDB or Bernardo Silva or whatnot does not pass the ball to Haaland, does Haaland bag? Does he create something for himself?
Oh, Haaland is a system player, but he's in the right system. Hoyland is not. But the point I'm saying is because he knows he's not in the right system and he's not getting the GA, has he done anything else other than that? You got to understand, you got to deal with the cards that you dealt with, bro. Handle those.
But yeah,
he knows Bruno Fernandes spamming him crosses, Rashford not trying to pass to him any opportunity, and Anthony spinning on the spot. So if you know that this is what you're playing with, try and do something else. Especially with that price tag. Yes, you can be young, but you can do something else.
But yeah, guys, let's leave the pop or flop for another day, and let's focus back on the last few weeks, especially result-wise. Of course, again, apologies, people. We've missed a few weeks, but we're looking to be back again and consistent. We've had a little break, and some changes are going to be made soon. Just waiting on some confirmations. So good things to look forward to for the 620. Please like, comment, tell a friend, show a friend, and if you got heart, come back your club. Or you man that are always chatting like behind the cameras, come on the camera, man. Show your face, back your club, test out your football knowledge in the waters. Come and join the 620 podcast community. Of course, therapy came in, and we're used to therapy, taking names or being very creative. So he's coming with this Arteta no trophy again. One before the season's even done. Mind baffling. It's cool. But two, you want to speak on Arsenal? Cool. We'll speak on Arsenal, bro. We know, we recognize where we are right now, and yeah, we're in a little bit of a rut, a little bit in a mud. But we beat Palace on Saturday, and we're 2 points off first. Yes, there's a game in hand, cool, but points on the board. So let's just slow down a bit, because we can afford to have that buffer, because we just went under the radar and did all right for the start of the season. Everyone was like, "Nah, this Arsenal ain't the same. Nah, these men are washed. These men are dead. These men have lost the secret formula. Plankton's taking it." Nah, bro. SpongeBob held that down, man. Of course, some of the Krabby Patties are gonna be a bit burnt, but once we go back to perfecting them bad boys, things are rolling back as usual. And I'm telling you right now, we are creating some chances. Like, yes, we're in poor form, but we are creating chances on chances and chances, and it's only a matter of time those chances start flying in the net. It's impossible. It's literally impossible to create so many chances and not start scoring. Even Chelsea, yeah, we saw Chelsea at the start of the season how they were creating hella chances and not scoring, but they're starting to score now. They're starting to creep up. They've overtaken United. There's nothing to be excited about because that's just light work, but they're starting to creep up silently, just getting wins on points on the board and scoring goals. So all I'm saying is, yeah, you man can laugh because we've had 1 win in 5, got knocked out. Obviously
7,
both cups. I was on about in the Prem. Obviously we got knocked out in the cup to Liverpool. You know what is funny, bro? As soon as we got knocked out in the cup to Liverpool, how are United fans messaging me saying, "Oh, what now? What now?" Like these man didn't have some cheese game against Wigan and struggled and won 1-0, bro. Like, wow, League One opposition, and you have the audacity to come for us for losing to Liverpool, bro.
Scum their way out of it.
Bro. We didn't lose to Cambridge United or Newport County, bro. We lost to Liverpool, man. Like, okay, and what? And
Kingsley, are you finished?
Nah, fair. Hold on.
Because in that first half, we could have been 4-5-0 up.
Nah. But average, Tremendous skunked. Did you see what he was saying at the first of his essay he just delivered right there? He skunked.
How that skunk?
You are under loud pack. You are under loud.
Explain. Elaborate.
The maddest thing. Yo, I need to rewind what you said, yeah, because it was insane what you just said.
Bro, rewind.
Even average was trying not to laugh, bro. You're skunked, bro.
What did I say? What did I say, bro?
I think the point was to do with like, if we win on Saturday, then we're 2 points behind. I know they got a game in hand, but we've been creeping under the radar. Who's
been under the radar since the start?
Bro. There was an expectation for us to even challenge and even win the season. This season.
No. I'd say we're on the radar. Why I said that is because people kept saying, "Oh, we're falling off. We're dead food. But we just kept creeping around second, third, went first for a bit, but we're dead food.
I don't remember dead food.
Everyone was on there. Everyone put their carpet down and was on their knees. Yeah, praying to Spurs, bro. Everyone was gassing up Spurs. Oh, Ange, bro, coming like he's the savior, bro. And then just for them to two injuries. Injuries is part of the game, bro. Injuries is part of football, man. That's why you have a squad. That's why it's not just 11 players. You have a squad, bro. So again, if they're man getting all that praise just to then be where they are, but all of a sudden now we're dead food and we haven't won one win in 5 in the Prem. The wheels are falling off. Let's just relax a bit, man.
Nah, Arsenal not dead food. You guys are not dead food.
We win on Saturday. I don't care if the game in hand. We're 2 points off first, bro, but we're dead. We're dead, innit?
Bro, the Kingsley, bro. I think at the same time, what I feel a lot of fans are doing is it's like this hope thing in it. Like I feel like a lot of Arsenal fans love the journey that we're on too much, bro. They're just so fantasized.
We used to come in 8th, bro.
Let me finish.
Tremendous is one of those guys.
Bro, he's like the man love the journey. Man. Can't bring themselves to actually think about the situation, how dire it is. Because
title race, bro. 1 in 7 is diabolical.
I feel like that Liverpool game.
Okay, but it's a start, bro. We mean 1 in 7 is diabolical.
Liverpool game in the cup.
0-7 if we didn't have a good season. So what is that point?
Fulham game was a disgrace.
Yo, man, like William was balling out, you know.
I mean, there needs to be questions asked about those disgraceful. West Ham was a disgrace, yeah. So we need to have to answer those questions and stop this. Oh yeah, but if we win on Saturday, 2 points off. Let's be honest, bro.
What do you mean? Are you hearing yourself, bro? I literally said
average is completely correct.
How is he correct?
I'm being as
our good start. We can take a buffer. That's the whole point of having good starts. You can take a little buffer. Do you think we're going to continue to play poorly like this until game week 38? Obviously not. My point is we're there and about. My point is we're there and about. We are used to. I hear you that, but you kind of do it at the same time. We are used to coming fourth and fighting for fourth, and being upset because we're finishing 5th and 6th. Man, them are saying to me, "Oh, don't be on the journey thing." Also, as well, humble yourself, bro, because who are we to be like we deserve the title? Let's just be happy that we're even fighting for a title, unless you want to go back to fighting for top 4 again.
Kingsley, but you're a journeyman still.
Man, I'm not making sense. So progression now should be frowned upon. No, answer my question, then you can land. Progression should be frowned upon. Is that what you're saying?
There has to come a point.
No. Answer the question. Progression should be frowned upon. Yes or no? It's a yes or no question.
No, but it's an answer. I'm answering your question, bro.
Answer it with a yes or no.
I will answer your question, bro.
Don't be a politician, bro. Answer it with a yes or no.
I'm going to answer your question. I'm not going to deviate. I'm going to answer your question. You asked me, should be frowned upon because of progression, right? Right? That was your question. There has to come a point as fans where we have standards and expectations. Progression is one thing, and it's good to see change because we like to see we're going in the right direction. But we need to know that this direction is going to land us somewhere eventually. Now, I'm saying to you, should we frown if we see progression? I'm not saying we should be frowning. We should also have standards as some fans. Last season, we lost. We were the first time we challenged competitively, I'd say, for a title in about 20 years. There should be some tweaks, that can be done for us to get the title this season because that's progression. We lost it last season. We're going to do it this season. Now, there's nothing in my bone as an Arsenal fan, as the average Arsenal fan, that's going to convince me to say that we can challenge for this last half of the season, bro, because of decisions made in summer. That's just the bottom end. So if you're saying, oh, yeah, but if we do this, what's giving you, I guess, the hope, that you're saying, or what's giving you this, let's not frown upon progression and stuff like that? to say that we're going to win this title? Because that's progression, right?
Bro, the
Last season
talks,
we
the conversations we are having now, listen, this is very clear. The conversations we are having now, 3 years ago, we would have shot a man in his spleen for these conversations. So don't call me a journeyman, because I'm happy to see my team actually fighting for a title for as you just clearly said, for the first time in 20 years. And not everybody said, not everybody, but a lot of people said this season would drop off and be nowhere about. And that is not the case. And I'm saying, yes, we've gone through a blip.
Case.
Yes, we've gone through a blip, but man, I'm moving like the blip is going to last. The blip is not going to last.
You've regressed from last season to this season. You've regressed.
We're not playing better football. We're 8 points off where we were this time last year. We have to have regressed. That's just the only fact of the matter. We had 50 points in Christmas last season. We ended last year at 40 points. We were 10 points off what we were last season, playing weaker football than we were last season. And what is that?
Football? We're playing more intense. We're playing more intense European football than we did last season as well, which means we have to continue. Which means we have to continue to play more important players midweek as well as on the weekends. While last season in the Europa League, we played all the bottom feeder and the main men were more fresh. Let's take that into consideration as well.
Saka played most Europa League games last season as well.
That's 2 man, bro.
And Martinelli.
Players on that pitch. Martinelli hardly played in Europa League, bro, in the group stages.
We didn't have Reece Nelson there. We did not have Reece Nelson there.
I remember Marquinhos playing, bro.
I remember Marquinhos playing as well.
I remember Trossard playing as well.
Trossard came in January. He was playing like one.
I'm saying, but in the Europa League games, these men were not starting like they've been starting in the Champions League. We've clearly been playing a stronger squad than we did last season in the Europa League.
But are we playing better football than last season in the league?
It depends what stats you want to look at.
Putting the ball in the back of the net.
Don't you think that's more down to individual?
That's not even a joke thing, because I feel like we are creating a lot, but we cannot finish, right? And now, if we look at the explosive football, I'd say it was more like, I wouldn't say rock and roll like Angie thing, yeah. I would say it was more every attack we used to go on. You used to think this would come down to at least a shot on target. That's how I looked at our season last year. We were playing some fantastic football. Saka's miles off it. Not saying miles off it. Saka's not the same guy he was last season. Martinelli's not the same guy he was last season. Who's got better stats?
Saka's got 20 GA in 26 games.
Well. He's done well, but he's not been playing as well as he was last season, right?
What does it matter? What do you want? Do you want him to play well? Do you want him to play well, or do you want him to be a GA, bro?
It's the exact same story I was talking about with Havertz when you were talking about, but GA, and then we know when the goals dry out, it's going to be this situation. But if he's getting the GA, you knew that Havertz wasn't playing well, so eventually it's not sustainable, is it? He was getting 4 goals. He had 4 goals and a couple assists in the league, but you knew he was never playing well. But he was this hype thing. Oh yeah, GA. You got to look at the man for what he's playing, bro. We were not playing better. We're not playing better this season. So what's going to give you the hope that we can do it in the last half of the season?
Okay, which team to you besides Liverpool is playing better this season?
Besides Liverpool, Aston Villa,
Tottenham.
Okay, but then obviously not going to win the league.
What are you saying? From they can talk about 3 teams: City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Liverpool are playing way better than last season, and City have not been playing better than last season, but they're still above us.
And we're still there, bro. Man, I'm moving like we're 10, 15 points off first place.
We're still there right now, bro. But I'm saying you got to understand there's still half a season to have, and Liverpool have Klopp, and City have Pep, and we have Arteta, who was holding onto his table chair, yeah, and looking up, yeah, to take a month in Dubai, bro. That's what we have. That's what we have.
No, he's lost all credibility after that video, bro.
Oh, he's rubbed out.
Little bad B, bro. What the?
Bro, he was holding his chair like this. I saw man like I said, oh no. Listen, that's what we have to go up against in the last half of the season. So you have to be realistic, Kingsley.
I'm being realistic here. And I've therapy. Remember at the earlier sessions we did this season, and I said to you that the style of football we're playing here makes me believe that when we get down to the business end of the season,
I didn't believe that. I said you were scumbag in games, and you were.
Hold on, and I said we were going to raise the intensity. We'll get into it now. February, as soon as February kicks in, I'm telling you, bro, we're gonna see a more intense style of play.
I'll believe it when I see it.
More than you can believe.
My stance is you've been scumbagging games, and I said this in the group chat a few weeks ago. The scumbag losses will even out the scumbag wins, and that's what's been happening. Because you guys have been better than West Ham. You were better than Liverpool, arguably. You were Fulham was a bit of a different story, but You're a scumbag. Like you're creating loads of chances. You're not scoring them, and you're losing to scumbag wins. I told you they were going to even out the scumbag wins you were getting earlier this season.
If we're creating lots of chances and not scoring them, how's that scumbag wins?
No, I'm saying these past few games that you've been losing, or drawing, you've been creating more chances than you were at the start of the season that you're winning.
And that's what I'm saying. I genuinely think things are looking positive.
All right, cool. Our next 4 fixtures: Palace, Notts Forest, Liverpool, West Ham. Out of a possible 12 points, how many should we be collecting?
6.
10.
10 is what?
3 wins and a draw.
That's what we should be collecting. And then we're still in the charge, right? I'd say that. I'll say we need to beat Arsenal, Liverpool at home. We need 12 out of 12 in those next few games.
We need to beat Liverpool to make a statement. 100%.
Yeah, we need 12 out of 12. I'd say we need 12 out of 12.
Liverpool home or Liverpool away?
It's Liverpool home. We need to win every single game next season. These last 4 games, the next 4 games, we need to win to still be in the conversation. Anyhow, we start to fall off and get a draw at Notts Forest, get a draw at West Ham, bro, we can just kiss it goodbye, really and truly.
Yeah, because we're already on 4 losses.
And once Man City, yeah, with players that are coming back, right? We're gonna get into it. Right?
ABB, oh my days.
And Haaland is there. You know, Haaland for the past 6 games, really. But with players that are coming back and the manager they have, and then also Liverpool, which have players coming back and the manager they have, we need to be flawless, bro.
Of course we do. But my point is, if as average, as February said himself, in these recent games that we've been losing, we're creating much more chances than in the games we was winning. So I'm just saying, as soon as the right little tools has been implemented, the right little tweaks, it looks positive. It looks positive. I can't lie. If we start putting the ball in the back of the net with these chances we're creating, I don't know what it needs to be. I don't know if, as I said, I can't see us signing anyone who's going to affect goal scoring.
It's the only way you compete, though. You need a striker.
No, I agree with you. Without a striker, we don't.
I don't see you guys competing. I'll be honest.
We don't have a whisker of a chance for either.
And Arteta, you guys said, I think it's centre major priority, isn't it, for January?
Yeah, that's what he said. However, I rather not sign anyone in January. Yeah, not win the league, but then in summer sign the right personnel and go again, rather than do the haste thing in January and emergency signings. I don't like that. I don't like emergency signings. I don't like last minute plan B signings. I don't like that. I like strategic signings where you've spoke to the player months in advance. The player knows what one. Boom, transfer window opens, you sign him. I like signings that happen. I like the way Liverpool do their signings, bro. They're not loud. They're not linked to everyone. As soon as the window opens, the man them have walked into the stadium, bro. They're ready, bro. I like the way Liverpool conduct their business. Us, Arsenal, bro, we're linked to everyone. You can be in the
United worse.
Yeah, United was, but obviously Arsenal, I know what you mean. We're linked to Baby, and then the fans go onto it. Then start seeing the compilations. You start seeing them starting lineups. You start seeing
bro, it's jarring,
man. I think our fan base, honestly, really and truly, Kingsley, it's jarring, bro.
Jarring. No, we are.
Clipping this. This is clear. I'm clipping this. Thank you.
No, we are jarring,
fan base there is.
United are far worse. United
are worse.
We're not.
United are the worst fan base.
No, obviously Arsenal fans are going to say that, but every other football fan hates Arsenal.
Matt's here agreeing with me, bro. United is stuck in 2006 for one, and you want to just
Arsenal are genuinely the worst. You guys just don't see you guys don't see it because you're Arsenal fans, but every other team hates you the most in the Premier League.
Fan base is the worst.
Matthew, am I lying?
Position.
Every team was gunning for Arsenal to lose, flop the league last season, just because of the way you guys were talking.
That is true.
You guys are insufferable, your fan base.
Now we are bad still. We're really bad still.
The fan base is bad, but we deserve it, bro, because we've gone through pain. So I don't care.
The fan base is horrible.
We've gone through pain. No, except for Spurs fans, no one knows the pain we've gone through. So I don't care. We will be shamed. Just believe, therapy. Just believe, bro. If we had won that season. Last season, bro, you'd hate me, bro.
Yeah, it would have been peak.
You wouldn't want to be on this podcast with me. You'd hate me, bro.
There's a reason why I was gunning for you guys to not.
Bro, you'd be pillow talking about me to your girl, bro. You would hate me, bro. I'm telling you, fam. Like, it's bad.
And I got a question for you though. You know that scenario you just stated about getting summer transfers and whatever, and you don't win the league or anything like that. Does Arteta stay through that summer?
Yeah, man. Keep the guy.
Oh my days.
Keep the guy, bro. Keep the guy.
5 years, no trophy.
Bro, 5 years, no trophy. What's that, bro? I've gone through 17 years of no trophy, bro. Keep what are we wishing?
What?
No,
Wait, what?
I mean, no, I haven't.
So 2020, no trophy. You mean a major?
No,
Okay.
FA Cup is a
I
major.
mean, from 2004, there was a fat gap until we won. What was it? Till
17 years is 12.
So how long? 12 years then.
Yeah, because we won the FA Cup.
17 years, bro. Come on, man.
Well,
Either way, what's that to 5 years? 12, 17, what's that to 5 years, bro? I'll take no trophy in 5 years if I'm seeing my team competing, bro.
Oh, you love the journey too much, bro. Oh my god.
No. You know what?
Nah,
you man are saying I love the journey. I just think I'm humble, innit? I just think I'm humble, bro.
You know what it is though?
I think I'm humble.
In Kingsley's defense, I do believe if you challenge long enough, you win eventually.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you'd rather take 5 years of nothing just because you're in the conversation.
You know how? Yo, don't forget Liverpool, man.
I mean, 5 years of nothing over what though?
Liverpool had to wait.
Liverpool didn't have to wait that long for Klopp to win trophies.
Yes, they did.
In his fourth year, winning champs.
He won fourth. Yeah, fourth. Third year, he was in the Champions League final.
4 years of nothing is not long. You've just said to me. You just said to me 5 years. You just said to me 5 years of nothing is 5 years long. So it's 4 years.
He was in the Champions League final in his third year, right?
But did he win?
Did he win it? Champs next season, and then won the Premier season after that.
The next season.
Did he win it? No.
Then they went and won it the next season in his fourth year.
Wasn't he 17 points clear at one point in the league as well? Come on, allow it, bro.
Wait, who?
Klopp was 17 points clear at one point. And
in which year?
City chased them up that year when Liverpool.
No, I think it was 8 points. 8 points, Kingsley, not 7.
He had games in hand. He had games in hand as well.
Stretch, bro. He wasn't 17 clear.
But they did bottle it though.
He was 8. He was 8 with the game in hand. He was 8 with the game in hand.
11, 17 is the same to me.
Guy, bro.
You just stats today, bro. I'm telling you, your calculator's been off all year.
No, but on a real though, the same way Liverpool fans never shouted Klopp out because they saw where their team was and where he was taking it. I think we just need to be
Champions League final. Champions League final.
We need to do the same.
He took it.
We need to be patient.
Champions League final in the third year, and he won it. And bear in mind, Klopp had some pedigree behind him, so there was a level of trust you could bring to Klopp. And especially with the signings, the recruitment at Liverpool was flawless at this period of time. Our recruitment has not been flawless. Do you know what I mean? So when you look at it, you have to look at the manager, type of manager they have with his charisma. Of course, you can get behind that. If you look at Arteta, we as Arsenal fans are trying to run this humble talk because we've been rubbed out. But really and truly, we know as Arsenal fans that this is not the manager that can really get us to where Klopp has brought Liverpool from. He's brought us from a really dire place to a place where we are actually competing.
In his first ever job, by the way.
Yeah, bro, he's done what most man could not do. He's done amazing. He's done amazing.
No, I think he's done his job. It's time for him to go.
He doesn't have the credit in the bank, bro.
Okay, so Arteta goes in now, and another manager comes in, has to implement his philosophy. Who's coming in?
He doesn't have to implement his philosophy.
Who?
Ancelotti or Diego Simeone. Give me them two.
Diego Simeone.
Ancelotti won't leave Madrid.
Nah, I'm with Tremless on that one now, man. I'm tired.
You think that Atletico Madrid still play this horrendous football? You don't watch them.
This season they've changed. Yeah, they've definitely.
This season they're a bit more progressive.
They play progressive football. The last 2 seasons they've been playing progressive football, bro. That's Diego Simeone. He knows the comes to play the hard decisions, bro. Diego Simeone. If you think that's trash, bro, and you want to keep Arteta over Simeone, bro, just rub yourself out the club.
In all fairness, Simeone will get you trophies, though. If that's what you want, Simeone will get you trophies. So I hear it.
He has the charisma that we can get behind. He has the pedigree we can get behind. And I know you'll have a point to prove in the Premier League.
But you know what, though? I think Simeone is a Wenger Fergie type of manager. I think he's comfortable in Atleti. I don't see him leaving.
He's not leaving Atleti.
He's not leaving. I'm just saying. You asked me if Arteta leaves today, who would I rather have? And I'll tell you, the person that I believe can come to the Premier League and compete with Pep and Klopp is Diego Simeone. He is the next up-and-coming that can manage and actually come. We thought it was 10. I genuinely thought it was Ten Hag. You know, I actually thought it was going to be Ten Hag. But I feel like the only person that can be up in the levels of Pep and Klopp in the world football right now is Diego Simeone, unless Ancelotti comes back. But he needs to give me another manager.
Where's Simeone hype from, bro?
Because I watched Atletico Madrid.
Nah, Simeone's done his thinking. You don't act like Simeone's not.
What, one league?
Bro.
One league. He's in the Champions League numerous times.
Champions League, and the style of football he plays, and the ruthlessness, and his charisma. he has everything he needs to be successful in the Premier League.
How long has he been at Athletic?
Like over 5 years.
I think like over 8 to 10 years, maybe. I think 8
years. He's been there.
He's been there for a long time. Yeah,
I'm sure he's been there since like 2011 times.
Yeah, probably.
And he's won what? 2 trophies.
He's won a lot. He's won
more than 2.
He's won 2 Europas.
Before he came in, he won.
No. I don't hear before he came in. At Athletic, he's won 2 leagues. Yeah,
2 league titles. Bearing in mind, he's going up against
2 leagues in 10 years.
Yeah. World football.
Bro, King Trimless, you love the journey, bro. I know you love
2 leagues in 10 years, bro.
Nah, don't do that, man.
This is the guy you're twerking for, yeah?
Yes, pause on the twerking, but this is what I'd want. I'd rather have him than Arteta.
I'd rather have the Zerbi, bro.
Oh, bro, nah.
I'd rather have the Zerbi, bro. Man's getting a tune out of those Brighton players, bro. Come here, get a tune out of us, man, bro. Get me. If you can look threatening with that Brighton team, come here, Arsenal look threatening, bro. Diego Simeone, he's not going to make us look threatening, bro. He's going to turn us into some defensive rigid, man.
You see what you've done now, Trimless, bro. Everyone's cammed up.
I don't want to hear that. Oh, I'm getting clowned for backing my manager. Cool, bro. Cool.
Oh, bro, I can't believe I'd rather have to Zerbi than Simeone. Nah, bro, please. I beg you, take that back. Now, say my bad. Say my bad, bro.
I'm not even taking that back, bro. I'm talking style of play wise and what they would bring in. De Zerbi would better suit take Arsenal than Simeone, bro. Any day of the week, bro. I don't know why that's a wild thing for you to grasp.
Nah, but Kingsley, just to take it back, to be fair to you, if Arteta doesn't win the league this season, I would still give him 1 more year, to be fair.
Same. I'd give him more than a year, bro.
No, Matthew, I'm talking about no trophies, not even any domestic trophies.
He's already won a trophy, man.
If he doesn't, what position in the league does he finish?
That doesn't matter. They're gonna finish top 4, regardless. They'll finish top 4. It's about trophies.
If he doesn't win any trophies, but they get top 4, I'll still give him a year.
Yeah, I think we owe it to him to give him a year. 100%.
You owe it to him, bro. Oh my days.
He's journeyman, bro.
I don't understand how man are criticizing and ridiculing me for being happy that my managers took us out of the dirt and is showing us the light.
We're not.
No, you are though. You are.
Tremors, I need you to do me a favor. Tremors.
The start of the stream, I've been called journeyman, bro. I've been called an Arteta sexual, bro. I don't want to hear no chat, fam.
Bro, I've given Arteta a lot of plaudits, even in prior years. We've done this. I've said about Arteta, he's brought us out of a dark situation. He's done very well, given the fact that he's not had managerial experience before. He's done extremely well. I'm giving him his flowers. I've given Arteta a lot of flowers, but I'm merely saying that he's not cutthroat enough to then win us stuff. Why I say that is because there's a manager for progression and for processes, and there's a manager to win.
Why is
we are in a position where we have a team that he has brought.
Why is he not cutthroat
to win?
Why is he not cutthroat?
Because he's made decisions like we're 0-0 against Liverpool. We got 1-0 down, and then he start making substitutions.
Yes,
all
bro.
Decisions last season.
Things are tight. The game's 0-0. Why would you change it? And then
1-0 down, and then
he changed it, and then we conceded. Everyone goes, "Why did he change it?
It was 0-0.
It was tight. You don't change. You don't have to change things at 0-0, bro.
Why is it always reactionary?
In a tight game at 0-0, proper managers don't make changes, bro. I've seen it hella times. They wait. No, though they wait. They wait. When it's a tight game. Managers do not just make changes.
Sky should have got 2 minimum goals in that first half.
Is that Arteta's fault?
Clear cut. He should have subbed him off at halftime.
Arteta coached the win, bro. Is that his fault?
He should have subbed him off at halftime.
He coached the win.
He then decided, okay, cool, we need to chase this game. Let's bring on Trossard and ESR in the 87th minute to chase the game for 3 minutes.
And if they came on the 65th minute, do you think they would have made that much of a difference?
They would have made a difference because they had time.
I think.
Trossard and Smith Rowe don't move the needle enough in that game. Whether they get half an hour, whether they get half an hour, 5 minutes, them two don't move the needle yet.
On the pitch and won us games in 25 minutes.
I tremulous.
Last season.
And the season.
What game this season has he come on?
Yes, cool. Let me pull up.
Yo, just
the one game against Fulham.
Regardless. You want to win trophies at the end of the day, don't you? So you want to win trophies. Arteta has only won 1 trophy in 4 years, FA Cup.
He's won 2.
And there's no prospects of him winning one in his 5th season at Arsenal. Now let's take a rundown of since.
Don't.
Is he saying Community Shield?
He's won 3 trophies.
Jimless, don't. Please, because this is why people have a problem with our fan base.
Trimless, I need you to do me a favor, yeah. I need you to block Arsenal Fan TV off all social media
platforms. I don't even watch them, man. I don't even watch them, man, like that. I can't lie. I only watch them, man, when we're struggling because it's funny. I don't really.
No. Okay, cool. But Trimless, let's just take a rundown of what all the decisions Arteta's made since last year, June, and start of the new season, start of pre-season. Let's see what he's done. He signed Kai Havertz. That alone is unforgivable. All right. That alone is unforgivable.
Absolutely.
He was about to sell Partey. And he kept him. And now he played him right back at the start of the season.
He never tried to sell Partey. That's a fake.
He plays Zinchenko, who is a centre mid at left back, and he plays Ben White, who is a centre back at right back.
So when Pep Guardiola plays Zinchenko left back, did you say that?
He doesn't get replaced
with Saka. Left back,
he doesn't get any natural 8, and he sells Xhaka, the only leader in that squad that has senior pedigree that can mentor the young G's. He doesn't get a goal scoring striker. He doesn't get a goal scoring striker. And he downs his philosophies and he downs his tools that he was using last season to give you guys success. He down tools. You guys are scumbagging wins at the start of the season from last season when you were dominating. Add all those things together. Does that sound like a manager that can get you what you want, which is trophies? Yes or no?
Wait. Hold on. Hold on.
Your analysis there.
I'm done. There's no point.
No, fair play. I can't lie. Your analysis there was mad. Like,
there were a couple of dodgy things in there.
That's why I said yes, because your analysis.
What was dodgy?
Your analysis there. You purposely missed out all the amazing things he's done. You focused on the negative.
I'll be real.
Even the negatives were incorrect.
Let Matt land.
Therapy. I'll be real. Yeah. Everyone can see that Ben White is a better right back than he is a centre back. I'll be honest. So that was actually.
But he's still limited at right back. He's still limited.
But he was like what top 2?
No.
Come on now.
He just hasn't been as good as he was last season. But
no, Matthew. Let me tell you something. Because United have this same problem. Your club, right, shouldn't be having to play their bet. See with Wan-Bissaka, right? We know the guy's dead food, innit? But we bring him in for certain games.
Mm-hmm.
Certain games. You should no top club has a situation where they need to bring a specific player out for a specific game. That does not happen. Ben White is a centre back. He got moved to right back. He had a great season. But at the end of the day, that's not his nature to him. He's limited at the end of the day. He's not overlapping with Saka anymore. The partnership's not there. And now man are screaming for Tommy Yasu when he was riding bench all last season. So what are we talking about here?
What I was saying is this. When I saw Ben White play right back last season, he did not look limited to me. The only criticism I have of him is sometimes defensively, he can be a bit mid sometimes. But
because he's not a channel defender, he's a centre back. He doesn't defend the channels like a right back would. So he doesn't have it instinctive. That's my point. Bruno Fernandes worked at right wing last season when we played Barca, when we played Liverpool at home, when we beat Man City. He played right wing and it worked. But right now it's not working. It's the same thing with Ben White, only that it just worked for a longer period of time.
Yeah, but he's played right back for Leeds and Brighton.
Hence why Arsenal are now looking at Sacha Boey at Galatasaray and Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen for right back.
That's for someone.
But you guys want to replace Ben White?
We don't want to replace Ben White, bro. He wants to play
Ben White.
Exactly
what you want to do.
He wants to play Ben White. He wants to play Ben White in a centre back role, but we had no right backs. Was we going to play Cedric? No. So we put Ben White on the right. Why? Because Ben White is the only player in the team besides Cedric who has played right back for multiple games. Because he played right back at Leeds and he played right back at Brighton, or he played right in a free. So
what do you mean you didn't have a right back? You had Tommy Yasu. So why didn't you start him?
Tommy Yasu again. He's not like specifically a right back. Again, he's a centre back, left back, right. He plays a Costa back line, so he wasn't really signed just to play right back. He was signed to pretty much cover everyone, because that's what Arteta likes. He likes versatile players that can play multiple positions, bro. So again, we didn't have.
That's another thing. He inherited that from Pep, and he's copying Pep's handbook. That's another thing.
We can't say he's inherited from Pep, because Pep said he learned a lot of things from Arteta as well. So let's not just fully.
Of course, he's gonna say that. Of course, he's gonna say that.
Let's not just assume.
The same way he sold Jesus Zinchenko to Arsenal and gassed them off.
Let's not assume, bro. Let's not make assumptions, innit?
We know Pep Guardiola lies.
You can't bring me facts. You can't bring me facts on the paper to say that he just copied.
He said we'll never replace Aguero.
We'll never replace him. We can't do it. We'll never replace him. He's known for trolling, right?
Yeah, but I lie. When Pep said that, Haaland wasn't really popping, so I hear it.
Haaland was on fire.
He was on fire at Dortmund. What are we talking about?
Fire at Dortmund, bro.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like he wasn't. What compared the Haaland now compared to the Haaland 2 years ago, we talk about a lot differently. Let's be
real. It's exactly the same, and even then, Haaland could dribble 2 years ago.
Because a lot of people said the German Bundesliga tax was strong, innit?
Yeah, but I'm saying Haaland could dribble then. He can't dribble now.
Haaland was getting more gas at Dortmund than he is right now at City, and that's a fact.
Now he's getting more gas now because he's done it to win the I'm saying.
Now, do you know why it's not now? Because like, you know what he's going to do.
He's won a treble.
Player for player. He was getting less exposure at Dortmund, but he was nice. Point is, at City, he's doing a little bit less than he was at Dortmund. But that's
you don't have to do as much, obviously. When you're in a City team, you don't have to do as much. Just do your role, man.
He's still lining up both times, but he said he can't replace Aguero.
We've been cooking Arsenal for a bit, yeah. Obviously, our crisis, but let's talk about the two Negroes underneath, bro. Because don't move like you man are in paradise, like you man are chilling, man. You man are a joke, bro. You man are a
sham. But see, that's not.
No, hold on, man. Let me land, bro. Then you can back your chat, bro. Because you man are a joke, bro. 9 losses already in the league, bro. Let's focus on that, yeah. Let's focus on your forward lines, bro. Let's focus on Marcus. Feed the kids.
It's all right, Matthew. He just needs to get his get back. He feels hurt.
No, I'm not hurt. Why am I hurt? Why am I hurt, bro?
Yeah, you're hurt,
I'm still in the Champions League. I'm still in the title race. Why am I hurt? What are you doing?
You're still in competition. You're not going to win. Congratulations.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Congratulations for delaying the inevitable.
No. What are you fighting for this season? What's your hopes? What's your hopes and aspirations for this season?
I'm gonna answer the question, Trimness, but the difference between me and you is I'm realistic.
No. There's no need for the difference. There's no need for the difference. Answer the question, bro. What's your aspiration and hope for this season, bro?
Some top 6. Top 6,
bro. If that was not your aspirations for the start of the season, though.
Now, of course, it wasn't.
Yeah, it's just you're doing it just in it now because you're scrubbed out.
Yeah, man, bro. You have to change. Man. You have to change your outlook based on the evidence presented.
You do.
Exactly.
That is true.
Have we changed?
I have.
You tell me.
Trimless has. Average has. He's come to realization of Arsenal's situation, and he's being objective.
From the get-go, I said
I'm not being anything other than that. And the thing is, he's trying to do Derek Chisora, bro. Just journeyman, bro. You're for the ride. Do you know what I mean?
So what are you here for, Average? What are you here for? Just to watch your team crumble? That's what it sounds like you want to see. It sounds like to me you want to cuss our manager and watch our team bottle.
No, I'm not.
That's the vibe I'm getting from you.
Bro, the thing is, you think that I'm reactionary when I'm saying these things, bro? When I told you at the start of the season, I never even wanted to see Arteta the job at the start of the season, right? My stance of that has not changed, right?
Crazy.
Give him flowers. It's not disrespectful, bro. It's because decisions that he's made and where he's brought us to and what he's currently going to do for this club, we're going to go backwards.
Your Average. You know, if in the next 2 years, yeah, we get our hands on a Prem or UCL, I'm not celebrating with you, bro. I'm not celebrating.
That's fine. I'll be there. I will.
You're getting blocked, bro.
That's fine, but I will be there.
Anytime you post smiling, anytime I see you happy, I'm just gonna put a comment. This guy's fake, bro. Don't believe this guy's fake. This guy was cussing him out. I didn't want him here. He didn't want him to be here. Don't do.
Bro, you gotta understand, I'm basing it on evidence that's been presented and what I've seen from this manager for 4 years. I'm allowed that opinion. If he changes it around, I can also adjust my thoughts based upon the evidence.
But he's just showed us that he can change things around when he has time and the right players.
He's shown that he can change things around. Yeah.
When he has time and the right players.
That's definitely true, but he's not showing that he can.
We haven't regressed yet. From the time we've
progressed, he's been us out of how many competitions? I'm sick and tired of seeing this guy being us out of competitions that we need to win, bro. Get something under your belt, then we can talk about the next step. Do you know what I mean? We're going for the league. We shouldn't be in a position to be going for a league, really and truly. Last season, I didn't want a league, bro. I wanted the FA Cup, and guess what he did? He brought us to
hold on. So you're going to tell me about
league, bro.
You wanted the FA Cup.
Bro, at the start of the season, nobody thought Arsenal were going to challenge for the league. So in that season, we bottled top 4. We just got we were 5th. We're going to play Europa League. I wanted us to get the FA Cup. and the Europa League. Those are my expectations for the start of the season. This guy managed to get us in the conversation for winning the league, right? And he bottled it. This season, I want him to give us the league.
So okay, so you would have been more happy with us finishing 6th and winning the FA Cup than chasing down the title.
Bro, you got to understand. We never thought we'd win the title. No, it's not, because I'll adjust my what I can see based on the evidence in front of me.
Okay, adjust. That's all good. iOS 17 update. Keep adjusting, bro. My point is,
You can't be saying, "Oh, but do you know what? It's okay because we point." Hell, bro. This is the problem I have. Yeah, is because people are like, "Oh, it's okay."
Put the adjustments to the side, bro.
We bottled top 4 2 seasons ago. It's okay. We should be humble because we did it then.
Bro, put the adjustments to the side for a hot sec and answer the question. Would you have been happy last season if we'd finished 6th and got an FA Cup? An FA Cup that we've won the most out of every team in the country, bro.
No, but if you ask me at the start of the season, if you're gonna want to compete for the league or get FA Cup in 6th, I'll take FA Cup in 6th.
Okay, so when Arteta came in, 20 times, if somebody said to you, his first 3 seasons, well, 2.5 seasons are gonna be tough, but after that, you're gonna be fighting for titles, would you say get him out? He's not the why.
But bro, you've not told me about the alternative.
What do you mean any alternative? I'm saying, would you say, nah, I'd rather not have that? Where we call me a journeyman, bro. Where we was, bro, 6th, 8th, 5th, where we was. If somebody turned around to you and said, in 2022, 2023, 2024, you might going to be up there with City and Liverpool, you're going to be back in the Champions League, you would say, nah.
Of course, you would. Bro, but there's no alternative option, Kingsley. The problem
foaming at the mouth for that, bro.
The problem
here is call me a journeyman all you want.
Because we were much.
Call me a journeyman, bro.
Right now,
I'm seeing progression. I'm happy.
Squad and won the FA Cup with the Unai Emery squad. He has his squad. You cannot tell me the Cronkies are not backed Arteta to the point where he has his squad now. Okay, cool. You have your squad now. Do something with it. That's all I'm asking.
They backed him 100%.
I'm saying now he's been backed. Can you please do something
in the season? Hold on. In the season where they
have some more progression,
where they fully backed him, as in the last 2 seasons where he's been fully backed. Not the season we came 5th because he wasn't backed properly. The last 2 seasons where he's been fully backed.
The season we came 5th.
The last 2 seasons where we're seeing 200 million spent. I'm not talking about a little 60 million on Partey. I'm talking about 200 million spent on 3-4 players. We've seen that the last 2 seasons, and what has happened the last 2 seasons, we've been fighting for the damn title, bro. And you're still not satisfied. You still want more. You're gonna clutch for more. Another manager's gonna come in, and we're gonna regress, and then you're gonna turn around and say, "Raw, he was actually taking us in the right direction."
I've not said that.
Third youngest team in the league.
I just don't believe that he can win it. The thing is, Kingsley, you got to understand, Arteta has not shown and doesn't have the track record of doing it. So I'm saying to you, give me something. So I can be like, you know what? In those, because it's a lot. It's not more, not just for Arteta. It's for the players that we have. Our squad is young in it. These players were not there when we won the FA Cup, so they don't really know what it means to win. Those players to go to the next level need to know what it feels like to win, bro. So I'm saying right now,
the players that we have now, majority of them have won big titles, bro.
With Arsenal?
That's correct.
Has Arsenal done it?
What do you mean, has Arsenal done it? You're saying the players don't know what it's like. Jesus and Zinni have won multiple Premier League titles, bro.
What is young? Our backline, besides Zinchenko, don't know what it means to win. Our goalkeeper doesn't know what it means to win. Declan Rice doesn't know what it means to win. Havertz has won.
Declan Rice just won a European competition last season.
Know what it means to win the flipping Champions League? Okay.
It's a win, bro. It's a trophy, bro.
What it means to win.
It's a major title, bro.
So Jesus. So we're talking about
team, a major title, bro.
Jesus are the 2 players, and just Jesus from our starting 11. Jesus and Zinchenko are the 2 players that know what it means, and Havertz. Sorry,
Partey
know what it means to win.
Partey as well.
From our starting 11, if you add in Partey,
has Partey won the Liga?
Yes, he has won the Liga. Yeah,
he did with Atleti. I'm saying Partey's not in our starting 11 at the moment, but I'm saying our starting 11 at the moment, 3 out of the 11 know what it means to win.
Because we've got a young squad.
Yes, so I'm saying.
In all fairness, with Jesus, Jesus hasn't played a big part in any of the Prems that he's won.
Yes, he has.
He hasn't.
When he was playing right wing, bro, and he was walking off,
bro.
No, when Kevin De Bruyne was playing false 9 instead of playing Jesus up front.
That season when City got 100 points, Jesus was.
Matthew, what are you saying?
21-22 was probably his biggest contribution to any of the league titles.
From the wing, bro. From the wing.
But he's a striker, so why are they playing KDB false 9 instead of my man as a 9? What kind of disrespect is that?
He's never been a striker, though.
We know Jesus is not prolific,
that season, bro. That's not right. That's not the truth. He did contribute. He did have a big contribution as well, especially in the last.
I'm not saying he didn't contribute. I'm saying I don't think it was as big as like Havertz's Champions League contribution.
What, one goal in the final?
I'm sorry, but you won the game for your team.
My point, my merely saying is, it's not just for Arteta as a manager. It's more for the squad to elevate us. Is now to bloody win, mate. We're okay with the style of playing football that we're playing, but just win it, bro.
Yeah, but Average, that's what I'm saying, though.
Just out of competitions that we didn't need to win. That Carabao, we should not have gone out to West Ham. We should never.
What I'm saying here, though, is the last 2 years, the last season and this half of the season is the only argument I'm going to make to say, okay, now I need to see the trophy because you finally have your players and you've implemented your style of play. But it's still early days, bro. And we can clearly see that even with the signings he's made, there's been an improvement, yes. But we can clearly see there's still gaps that need filling.
Bro, do you know what's going to happen now? If let's say we get top 4 this season, yeah, we give Arteta an extension on his contract, yeah, maybe another 2 years, cool. When does it come as a fan that you say, no, enough is enough, bro?
When I see my team, enough for me is when I see us regressing the league, as in falling down position in May, not January, where everyone's hyping up, in May. Secondly, of course, no trophies, big factor. And thirdly, when I'm confused with the intel, with the players that are leaving and coming in. At the moment, I haven't been, except for a couple, as we discussed earlier, there's not been much confusion, and I've been quite impressed. Why? Because the talent ID is there. As again, players that we've not heard of coming in, doing a decent job. Just young players as well. It's not like we were signing 28-year-olds, 29-year-olds trying to hit a one-season wonder. There's clearly a plan in motion. As I said, third youngest team behind Burnley and Chelsea. So I'm just saying, you man could call me a journeyman, but I'm just saying the stats are in front of me that we're going to only improve and eventually win something major.
If we compete for the league this season, or what would you rather, compete for the league this season, or if we were in the FA Cup, win the FA Cup, and we're still in the top 4?
So you're asking me whether I'd rather compete for the league or win the FA Cup that we've won more than anyone else? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
And get top 4.
And compete
for the league. Give me the league, bro. I'm tired of the FA Cup, bro. We own the cup,
bro.
We're
not winning the league. So we probably won't win it. Remember, we won't win it.
Okay, we might not win it. But winning the FA Cup is not going to do anything for me. It's not going to make me feel like, Arsenal is back. No, it's not, bro.
It's going to give the
therapy. If United have won that FA Cup last season, would you say your club's back?
I would have said
it was.
We said the club is back, bro. Come on now.
We said it with the Carabao. What are we talking about?
Anthony backed up.
No, when the Carabao Cup and said we're back.
I mean,
we had Ten Hag doing a 2-step in the celebration.
No. I'm not asking about players and managers. I'm asking about you, man. When you man won the Carabao
I
Cup,
thought United was back.
No.
Arsenal. He said that in his own mouth. They had a better season than us because they.
And I stand by that.
Yeah, I agree.
He said that. They definitely believe that they were better than us.
We had a better season, yeah.
They said they had a better season than us, so they definitely believe, bro, that it's gonna do something. As a fan, come on.
Yeah,
That's
did.
Crazy.
Yeah.
For me, the FA Cup is played out now, man.
So what? You'd rather second?
Oh man! Oh goodness!
I'd rather fight for the title than win the FA Cup.
So you'd rather
and not win
the FA Cup?
It's not about not winning because you man keep changing the goalposts. It's either I'm competing for it or I'm competing for it knowing I'm not going to win. If I'm obviously competing for it knowing I'm not going to win, I'm going to go for the FA Cup. But if I'm competing it with a chance of winning, I'm taking that over the FA Cup every day of the week. And why is that a bad thing? We've won the FA Cup so many times.
I remember how I felt when we were robbed out in 8th, but we won that FA Cup, bro. I'll just say that myself.
Bro, Arsenal fans were chatting off their mouth with the FA Cup.
I remember when we became 8th, but we won that FA Cup, bro. It meant everything.
I trimless.
It meant everything because we had such a shambolic last 2 seasons, bro. Back-to-back 8th, bro. Like West Ham.
And also,
I trimless.
City and Chelsea in the final.
Trimless.
Everything to man.
Do you know what the definition of a joke man is in football? Right. In football, the definition of a joke man in football is when a manager with zero pedigree, whether that be in domestic leagues and in Europe, thinks he's too good for a Carabao Cup and an FA Cup after 1 in 5 years. That's what a joke man is.
What's his narrative that he thinks? What's his narrative that he thinks he's too good? Against West Ham, he put out a decent squad. Well, against
The past
Sporting,
2 seasons, he hasn't been taking other trophies seriously. My man is a joke, man.
In the Europa League last season, he put out a decent squad, bro. Like against Sporting, it wasn't a crap squad, bro. The players let him down. How is that? How is that him throwing away cups? I'm seeing Klopp. Yeah. I'm seeing Klopp in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, play literally 11 youngsters, as in like 11 people getting.
And they're still in it. And they're still
no.
Back in the day,
and they've got injuries though. But they've got injuries.
And they are still in it.
I'm talking about back in the day. I'm talking about back in the day. Like he doesn't do that as much now. I'm talking about back in the day.
Well, guess what? They won a Champions League and a Prem. They can take the mic.
Average,
you can take the mic. It's not the same thing.
You've contradicted yourself so many times this podcast because before you were screaming. I said average. I said average. Before, listen, let me land and you can reply. Before you were screaming, what Arteta, he doesn't play the youth, doesn't bring them in. And then when it's a cup match, he's like, why is he trying to rotate the squad? He's trying to shag his hair, bro. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? You did say that. You said he doesn't play youth. You said that.
I never said that this pod. I talked about Trossard.
Oh, you said earlier. You just said he doesn't play youth.
Did I say youth, man? Because I promise you, I didn't say youth.
Therapy, I lie. He said he doesn't play the youth.
I say youth. Did I say youth?
When was this? When was it?
We'll get the receipts for next session. We'll get the receipts.
Now we can wheel it up in it. It's recorded. I genuinely didn't hear about it.
I want you to send me saying about you.
But yeah, cool. But I want you, man, to give me one game where you looked at the lineup and said, yeah, Arteta doesn't care about this cup.
Don't care about this what?
Cup. Give me one game where you looked at the lineup and said, yeah, Arteta does not care about this.
Carabao.
We played a decent team against West Ham. We should have
won the team. You know what? I think last year against Brighton, he threw it away a little bit.
Last year, Brighton, yeah. And FA Cup and Carabao last season. I'm talking about both seasons, right?
Last year against Brighton, I think we rotated.
He made like 6 or 7 changes.
Yeah, rotate like 6 or 7 man in the Carabao Cup first round against Brighton.
But here's the thing, though, Trimness. Here's the thing: if City are playing West Ham in the FA Cup, guess what? Pep plays his full squad. No, he doesn't rotate. He won't rotate.
Wait,
he plays his full squad. Match 2 changes, and they're both senior squads. They're not young.
Rotate. You're gonna see players like Oscar Bob playing and Rico Lewis, but he'll rotate.
He played a whack squad this season against West Ham.
What was the squad?
Ramsdale.
Not whack.
Kiwior, Gabriel, Zinchenko.
That's not bad.
Havertz, Jorginho, Vieira.
That's interesting.
Havertz, Jorginho. That's a terrible midfield. That's the worst midfield trio in your squad.
However,
Trossard
and Nelson. It's not that bad.
Wait. Who did West Ham play?
They played the strongest squad.
Bowen. Hold on. Bowen, Paqueta, Benrahma, Kudus, Alvarez, Mavropanos, Sufan. Basically, they're starting 11.
100%.
Mavropanos are Arsenal rejects.
It's West Ham, bro.
He binned us out the competition by playing Trossard, Nketiah, and Nelson, expecting some magic to happen from that. Come on.
Joke, man.
So what?
How dare he think he's too good for that type of trophy, man?
He doesn't think
he's got no pedigree.
What's wrong? I don't understand. Why are you beefing him for believing in his? Why are you beefing him for believing in his squad, for rotating his squad? But then you'll turn around and say, why are we not resting Saka? Why are we not resting Martinelli? He then rests them, rotates them, and it's why are you throwing away the? You can't win as a manager. It doesn't matter. If we had played our strongest squad against West Ham, and we had lost that game, people would have still turned around and said, now Saka and Martinelli are tied and we've lost our out the cup, and now we're going to go into this Saturday game with a tied Saka and Martinelli. Why didn't he just rotate them? You can't win as a manager. So you man's narrative about him throwing away these cups it's a nonsense argument. It's a nonsense argument.
No.
Yes, it's a nonsense argument.
No,
you know what?
When fans reply and say cry,
everything you've said will be justified if you just say this. I don't care about trophies. Just say that, and everything you've said today would have been justified.
No, of course I care about trophies, bro. But I also want to see my squad play, not my first 11.
You don't care about trophies.
6 out of the starting 11. That's over half of the players he's rotated, bro.
And what's the issue?
Carabao Cup.
What's the issue? These men are sitting there
that's the issue.
eating 80k a week to just watch the first team play, bro. I want to see Nelson play. I want to see Smith Rowe play.
No. Galville with Nelson. Because you said he's not that. A couple weeks ago, we can clip it.
That was average.
Clip it. It was you. That was you, Trimness.
I've never.
And everything I love, that was you. You said you weren't trying to hear the Nelson stuff. When I was bringing his name, you're like, he's not that. He's not good. Trust me. That's what you said.
Well, the worst thing I've said about Nelson is he's not a start. He can't start in the squad. But I've never said he's dead. I don't think he's dead.
When I have energy, I'll
He can't
clip it.
start.
Trust me, you said it.
Bro, when you have energy, find that energy. Because I also got energy for average and his
Oh,
statement.
have it, bro. I beg it. When I say I never played the youth, I want you to send it to me, and I will say my bad, bro, in the next pod. But
Say
in
less.
He
until
hasn't said it this podcast, but I think he said it in another podcast.
Bro, he said it today, bro.
I didn't say this
When he was
today.
cutting out Arteta, he said it's today, bro.
Alright.
And I actually agree with you. I actually think he doesn't play youth. I think he didn't give chances.
ESR. How he's dealing ESR is a disgrace.
But we don't know what happens behind the scenes.
Isn't that why Amari Hutchinson left?
Nah, ESR is not.
His brother was getting mad on socials.
Dealing with ESR is a disgrace.
Hutchinson is a clown. He's gone Chelsea to do the same thing.
How he's dealt with Ramsdale is a disgrace.
Was it a disgrace to Leno?
Bro, he dealt with Leno the same way he dealt with Ramsdale. But I'm saying, did Leno
deserve so was it a disgrace to Leno?
But you know the difference though.
What's the difference?
I think
no Arsenal fan had an issue with Leno. No Arsenal fan had any issues with Leno.
I think Ramsdale is comprehensively better than Leno. I don't think Raya is comprehensively better than Ramsdale.
Leno is still a better shot stopper than Ramsdale.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Ramsdale has better distribution. Leno is a better shot stopper.
No, he's not.
Leno is a better shot stopper.
No, he's not. He's not.
Leno is a better shot stopper.
We've seen Ramsdale pull out some outstanding saves.
Oh, listen, Leno is a better
shot stopper.
Leno gets packed.
He saved us that
more consistent with his shot saving.
No, he's not.
I disagree.
That is completely wrong. Is my opinion.
Are you forgetting some of the saves Leno made, bro? Are you forgetting some of the things he did? He just wasn't good with his passing. Are you forgetting some of the double save against Spurs? Are you forgetting those moments, bro? Are you forgetting what he actually did? Leno is better than Raya and Ramsdale.
All right, Kingsley, put it like this: if we think that Leno's shot stopping and Ramsdale's is debatable, well, then Ramsdale's better with his feet, though, so that makes him better overall. Then
does
it? You might have seen the Onana De Gea situation, right?
No. But the difference
not good at shot stopping.
The difference to that is
Onana's not good at shot stopping.
Not good at shot
exactly.
But De Gea is.
Yeah, but you man just said it's about feet.
No. I'm saying if shot stopping is debatable,
he's got one that ones up him. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that puts him above him.
Yeah, this is why I said like Ramsdale was better distribution. So I understood the
Raya and Ramsdale. Raya does not have anything that's comprehensively above Ramsdale.
I'd argue and say Raya controls his box better, and slightly his passing is better. I feel like he brings more composure.
I don't even know if that's true, bro.
Right? I think Raya brings more of a sense of calm when he's on the board than Ramsdale.
I disagree.
No, he doesn't, man.
Big my thing. I think when I see Raya on the ball, when I see Raya with his feet at the ball, I feel like there's less chance of him passing to opposition player. With Ramsdale, I feel like there's more chance of him passing to opposition player. Ramsdale came in against Brentford. We literally saw it. Literally saw it in the first 20 minutes, bro.
Nah.
Ramsdale's actually more of a net positive than Raya, in my opinion.
Is Raya comprehensively better than Ramsdale?
Not comprehensively, no, but he's slightly better, yeah.
But is Ramsdale comprehensively better than Leno?
Yes.
No, just better distribution. That's it.
No, he's better.
He's not a better shot stopper, bro.
He is.
Okay. Wow. What's your take? What's the like? I don't get it. What is the catalyst for you, man, saying that Ramsdale's a better shot stopper than Leno? Like, what's giving it?
Because we're talking at the same time. We're talking about decisions, isn't it? What Arteta made. So how he dealt with ESR and how he dealt with Ramsdale.
No. I'm asking you, what for you, shot stopping wise, makes you say, yeah, Ramsdale's a better shot stopper than Leno? Like, what's your catalyst for that?
Over the course of both of their periods at Arsenal, I've seen Raya pull off more saves that I don't expect him to make than I saw Leno do.
Ramsdale, sorry. Yeah, Ramsdale.
But Matt, again, bro, you didn't watch as much as average would have watched of Leno. So I hear what you're saying, but Leno, there was only one game, and that was against Everton, where Leno made that mistake where he's let it slip.
I'm not saying it's shot stopping, but I'm saying if anything,
Leno, when it came to shot stopping, was much more consistent than Ramsdale. Ramsdale has made some questionable saves. We didn't question Leno's shot stopping.
If anything, Kingsley, what I'll say is this: their shot stopping ability is on par. But because Ramsdale because Ramsdale can, if you're saying Leno's shot stopping is supreme to what's his name or superior to Ramsdale's, I'd have to disagree. I believe that's either on par or Ramsdale's is better, right?
Ramsdale's a better shot stopper.
He has distribution on that as well because he's better with his feet. That what makes him a better goalkeeper.
Why is Ramsdale a better shot stopper based off what? Because the stats don't.
There's a reason why Leno was at Fulham. There's a reason why Leno was at Fulham.
What do you mean there's a reason why? Where else was he going to go, bro? We got kicked out, bro. It's going to look
Chelsea
bad on
want
you.
Ramsdale, so what are we talking about?
Chelsea
Chelsea won the Champions League a couple of years ago. What are we talking about?
Oh, forget about the past. Chelsea is your referencing point.
You said forget about the past, but then you want to be like, oh, but we need to
thank you.
We were eighth in that and be humble.
Thank you. You pick and choose.
Champions League then.
Oh, okay then. We've won the Invincibles 20 years ago. We did that. So now every player we sign should be a superstar.
Don't compare 20 years to 3 years.
There's a difference between me saying I'm happy with the progression from going 8th to 1st. That's not me talking about the past. That's me talking about the present because we presently are progressing. This Leno situation, he's a better shot stopper than Ramsdale. Ramsdale was as good with distribution, which is the only reason Arteta wanted the U because he wanted to copy Edison. If Leno was calm with his feet, he would not have moved Leno from his post.
He wouldn't. But because he had that superiority over Leno, he had to go. But Raya does not have superiority over Ramsdale.
He's still better. He's still a better goalkeeper.
I don't know, man.
The reason it's been a saga is because people believe that those two are basically on par, or if anything, they are confused about the decision that Arteta did to even bring him in the first place. There was no confusion with why Leno was brought in.
There was hella confusion.
There's no confusion.
There was hella confusion. Everyone was like, "Why are we bringing in a relegation for the?"
No. There was confusion about why Ramsdale was bought, but there wasn't confusion about the intent to replace Leno.
No, as an Arsenal fan, I didn't feel like Leno was an issue. I didn't see him as he needs replacing. At the time, there was much bigger priorities. Again, Ramsdale Ramsdale didn't need to be replaced by Raya. I feel like we didn't need to sign a keeper.
Ramsdale came in and did better than him in that same season, right? And then automatically took the number one. Leno then moved on the next season. So Leno was still on the bench. Ramsdale benched Leno. I'm saying right now, Raya's come in.
Ramsdale didn't just walk in like
okay, cool. He deserves to be number one.
Ramsdale didn't walk in.
You're correct. He got Brock against Brighton, innit?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Ramsdale didn't walk in, bro.
Leno on the bench.
Do that.
Everyone saw that because it was like,
okay. But Ramsdale didn't walk in, bro. Leno got injured and he got
Leno got injured and Emi Martinez came in. Remember, he didn't finish half that last season.
Leno forgot about Emi United.
Emi Martinez, bro.
Okay, so did Ramsdale get injured when Raya came in?
Emi's better than all of them.
No,
exactly.
Leno wasn't injured when Ramsdale came in.
Then. Because Raya's a better keeper, bro.
Leno wasn't injured when Ramsdale came in. He wasn't. He literally had a season when Leno didn't.
He got injured and lost his spot. That's what I mean. If Leno did not get injured and kept playing, he probably still be here until Raya came in.
Leno started that season that Ramsdale got signed. You know that, and then he got ousted, bro. He got pushed aside because Ramsdale was
injured, bro. He was injured for 5 weeks.
He didn't get injured, bro. Kingsley, he didn't.
I watched the documentary, bro, 3 times. He got injured and Ramsdale came in. I've watched the documentary 3 times, bro. I've watched the documentary 3 times. Leno got injured, bro.
So Leno would have stayed. Is that what we're trying to say?
I'm saying it would have went from Leno to Raya. It wouldn't have went from Leno to Ramsdale. Arteta wanted Raya from 2021 times, bro.
I know he did. He got Ramsdale. Well, we know he wanted Raya from earlier. I do know that. The point I'm saying is he signed Ramsdale to be back up to Raya. Is that what you're saying? He signed Ramsdale to be back up to Raya.
He probably thought that the Raya thing wasn't going to come to fruition. Why would you sign Ramsdale? If you really want Raya, why would you sign Ramsdale?
Because that's something. If you wanted Raya, you didn't get Raya, so you got Ramsdale instead. And I'm saying Ramsdale was the number one goalkeeper.
Was always the second choice.
Yeah, but do you think that there's a significant? The point is the argument here, bro. Is there wouldn't be a debate if we knew that Raya was clear of Ramsdale, but there is, and there's still.
He's not clear of him, but he's better.
But but he's not, bro. Like, let's be honest.
Because the stats say otherwise, and my eye test said otherwise.
He's paid more than Ramsdale.
Even if you compare it by the same amount of numbers, his stats are still better. I saw it.
All right, stats, man.
What stats are we talking about here? Actually,
I'm talking about successful pass completion. I'm talking about shot stopping. That's it for a keeper. That's all you really need, and he's better in every department. So, like, again, I'm questioning, like, Why is it disrespectful to Ramsdale?
Have you checked the
Do you have more
stats?
shots on do you have more shots on our goal with Raya right now, or do we have more shots on our goal?
We've conceded more shots with Raya than Ramsdale, so
we've conceded more shots with Raya than
I think
Ramsdale.
it's gonna look worse.
I don't believe that, bro.
You man don't have to believe it, bro.
Be a significant save that you can say that Raya out of this season, bro. You can
Against Spurs.
Yeah,
that's the only one.
Because realistically, though, we haven't really like conceded that many chances to.
We've not had that many shots on our goal.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to judge at
the same time. Shots on our goal.
Yeah, so that means Raya will have better stats.
Thank you. Can we just move on from this chat, bro?
How does that mean Raya will have better stats?
Oh my, Trimless, there's no way you didn't.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna have better stats. Even when Ramsdale was in, it was pretty much the same. The shots didn't come flying in.
No, but hasn't Raya been playing since the Tottenham game?
I saw he's playing before that. Was it the Tottenham game?
Even before that, Ramsdale was not played this season, bro.
He's barely been played this season in the league.
Yeah, he's barely been played, bro. Because he's dead food, man.
He's playing like
don't do that.
He can't even start over Pickford, man. You man are worried about Raya.
But remember, we're talking about Southgate here. Let's don't do that. Don't do that. We're talking Southgate.
How do we get back into
the right clear of Ramsdale, but I think you're just doing that to, like, you know what I mean, to back Arteta in a way.
I'm not even doing it to back Arteta. I just genuinely think Raya commands the box better and has better passing. I just think he's a better keeper, bro. It's my opinion, bro. Why am I getting touched by it?
I'm saying your opinion can be valid, yeah, but at the same time, it would, if a lot of social media is talking about, or at least pundits themselves are talking about the confusion. Every time Raya's playing, they banter with Ramsdale because they know there's still that tension between the two goalkeepers.
It makes a story, innit? Get me? It's entertainment at the end of the day.
I didn't see them panning to Leno.
Clicks and views, man.
I didn't see them Leno, bro. Because he's inside his space. They know that Raya's space is shaky because Ramsdale's on his ass, bro.
So, Average, do you trust Arteta's decision with players on the pitch, the first 11?
With our first 11? In a certain way, yeah.
Then what's the argument for?
Argument of what?
Of the distance. Why is it disrespectful to Ramsdale, bro? We need to. It's the club first, not players, bro. I don't get attached to players. If we brought in a better right winger than Saka and never played Saka again, that's life, bro.
But he's not better than Ramsdale. So again, like I'm saying to you right now, he's not.
In my opinion, he is.
ESR was one of our best midfielders, and he bought Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz is not better than ESR.
Xhaka wanted to leave. Let's not forget, bro.
You did?
Xhaka wanted to leave at the same time. It's not like we kicked him out. That's what I know. That's what people forget. People move like Arteta was like, yeah, ship out.
No. He lost that. Xhaka can go, right? Okay, cool. He brought in Havertz, and is Havertz better than ESR? No, he's not even half the man of what ESR was doing in that 2021-22 season. Okay, cool. Havertz is not playing well. He's still playing them, but ESR can't even get a minute, and he's come out of an injury.
And in the minutes that we've seen ESR play, have you seen anything to indicate he will be back to that 2020 season?
Yeah, because I'll be so honest, if you give a man 7 minutes, you're not really going to give him much.
Give him 2-3 games, man.
3 minutes in the cup, you're not going to see him.
You don't even chances when they come.
Why does Havertz get more games?
Start him in the FA Cup, yeah. You're saying that you don't respect these cups. He doesn't even start him at all. So clearly, there has to be an issue.
Oh, Vieira's getting started over Smith. Is that not in the indicator that Smith is maybe not anymore?
He's showing himself because he's given the opportunity. ESR's not been given an opportunity.
I feel like man are clutching on to Smith, bro. Don't get attached to players, man.
ESR has not been given the opportunity this season. Fabio Vieira has.
The players, man. Don't do it, bro.
But this is a player that saved us in the season that we were scrubbed out, which was.
So did Aubameyang.
Yes, bro, Aubameyang lost it.
I'll be real. ESR was done the moment Odegaard walked through the door.
I don't.
I agree with that.
I think once Arteta realized that, because the thing with ESR, he was playing 10 when in that period of time where like you lot started to pick up results and whatnot, but the kind of 10 he is, he doesn't on the ball. He's not as fluid as Odegaard. And once Odegaard came in and showed sort of like a different method of playing that 10, Arteta's ran with it since.
But it's not Odegaard we're talking about at the same time, bro. It's not just Odegaard, because a lot of ESR's good work was also on the left wing as well.
But then is he actually good on the left though? Is he good on the left, ESR?
He's decent on the left. He picks up the ball and he drives well with it.
I'd rather have Nelson on the left than ESR. Smith Rowe out wide is not as effective as when he's in the middle running through.
Yeah, I agree with that point, but I'm saying you said you'd rather have. So Nelson is effective on the left as ESR. ESR's.
Nelson is more effective on the as of present now. Nelson is more an effective player on that left than ESR.
More than ESR. ESR can't even get a sniff. He can't even get a
whiff. Nelson can. Nelson at one point was frozen out. Nelson was more frozen out than ESR has ever been. But somehow Nelson's back in that squad, which says to me that Nelson's mentality is stronger. Sorry, I'm not going to attack the players, bro. Nelson was on the verge, bro. He was
the same assumption.
He was going to go Hoffenheim, bro.
That's an assumption. You don't know that's true. It doesn't tell you that these mentalities.
You don't know that's true.
He's getting trusted. No, he's just a trusted player. That's the fact.
Bro, if you're killing it in training and knocking on the door, you're going to get in, bro.
No, you're not.
What do you mean, no, you're not?
Because there was a whole issue with Sancho at United. When my man saying he's not training well, Sancho's saying something else. No, it doesn't mean that you're automatically going to get in. No, it doesn't.
If you're killing it in training, you're knocking the door. When you get your opportunities on the pitch, you're doing bits. You're going to get into the team, bro.
You're doing bits on the pitch, yes.
Has been given his moments, whether they're short or not. He's been given his moments. He's not done anything.
Also, didn't he return from injury?
Tremulous.
What the hell?
ESR.
You know what he's gonna do because you've seen him do it.
ESR saved Arteta's job, bro.
Yeah,
I agree. But
so he needs to repay him the favor and at least give him a run of games.
We don't do the repay thing, bro. That's
That's
clearly not Arteta's thing. Arteta's stubborn, bro. Arteta's stubborn. He doesn't do the repay thing. 2, if he thinks something's gonna work, he's gonna keep trying it. Let's face the facts. That's why I'm not here trying to hear all that repaying thing. Look at Ramsdale got his Champions League football and he's been kicked out, bro. Arteta clearly does not care about repaying or loyalty. So let's just face it, bro. Let's not push on to the loyalty.
That's not a good thing, bro. This is what I'm trying to say
I'm not saying it's a good thing.
That's what I'm saying. The treatment of these players is what's the issue.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. But that's what we have to accept. That's what we have to accept. So accept this average. Accept this. Smith Rowe is not going to be the future of Arsenal, bro. Accept it.
But that's a problem. I can accept it, but that's a problem. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Problem or not? There's no point lingering on it.
No, but it's the point I'm making to you is if there are players that are in the position that ESR plays that are not doing the job, when there is an ESR on, what are you doing? This is the exact same problem I had when he wasn't playing Mesut Ozil, even though he himself was a better player. When we were scrubbed out and we were playing Willian, in that season where we're coming, we're at bottom 10. I swear we're like bottom 10 at like Christmas time, or at least close to Christmas time. And he refused to play. He refused to play a 10, and he refused to play Mesut Ozil. ESR came on and changed it for my man, bro. This is what I'm not saying be loyal to my man. I'm just saying he's done it before. Give him a chance.
The biggest mistake Arteta made with ESR actually was once he decided that he was going to buy Odegaard permanently and ESR was going to be sort of a bench player, he should have sold him to Aston Villa for 40 million when they bid for him.
Yeah, it's true. But he said he gave him the 10 shirt and a new contract.
I agree. Confusing the poor lad. Don't get me wrong, bro. I want to see. I generally want to see ESR back on the pitch, and I agree with you.
So admit that it's a problem.
I think he's better than Havertz, of course.
Admit that he's a problem. It's a problem what Arteta's doing to ESR and just admit that because you're saying it could be the truth. Yeah, acknowledge it, but it's a problem, right?
I never said it's not a problem. So I can see me saying it's a. I wouldn't say it's a problem, but I'd say it's probably not the best way to handle things. But I wouldn't say it's a problem because at the same time, I don't mind my manager being that ruthless.
But can he play left 8 though? This is the thing. Can he actually play there?
You don't know. We've never seen it. We've seen Havertz and we know that it doesn't work. That's the thing I'm trying to say, Matt. It's like, yo, can he play there? We don't know, but I know he's a better player than Havertz, so I want to bloody see it happen. Do you know what I mean? Because I've seen Havertz do it and it doesn't work.
I hear that.
I'm sure even in the last cup match as well, I'm seeing in midfield with El Nene in it and Jorginho in it. And so he played El Nene in the 8.
That was not a starting lineup, bro.
He played El Nene in the 8.
Against Liverpool.
Still over Smith. No, not against Liverpool. I can't remember who it was.
That's over Smith.
Over Smith? He played El Nene in the 8 over Smith.
I know he's put El Nene on instead of Smith, but I don't know if he started him.
No. El Nene started this game in the 8. And then he pulled up like 55, 60 minutes in, which is understandable because he's not played that much football.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to pause on the Arsenal talk because it was Ross supposed to talk about United and we got Matt here in therapy representing. So we'll rather leave Arsenal because we've got like 10 minutes left before we gotta wrap things up. We're gonna touch on United. So again, lads, because Auto now, actually no, tell a lie. Therapy responded. He said top 6. Matt, what's your hopes and aspirations for this season, my guy?
I mean, let's try to see how far we can get in the FA Cup. And the league, bro, I'm gonna have to say top 6 as well.
Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out.
I mean, bro, like he said that he can't implement the style at Ajax at United, so he might as well not be here.
Do you think he's with that statement? Do you think he's just? Do you think the club have kind of like forced him to say that because that's what they want to see on the pitch, or do you think he genuinely believes that? Because, bro, technically, the play.
Let me answer that question for you.
Yeah, because technically, the players you have, you can play that football. I'm not even.
No, well, players available. There's players that are injured. Yeah, that can play the style.
Yeah, but he's not turned around. He's not turned around and said once everyone's back.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, Kingsley, right? You need to understand, Manchester United is not run like a normal. I'm not talking about structure. I'm not going to talk about structure, but I'm not talking about structure, right? I'm just saying the difference between Arsenal and United is that Louis van Gaal said this is the same reason why Timber didn't come to United, because Louis van Gaal told him, if you go to United, you ain't getting a sniff of international football to Timber. United is a commercial club, right? It's a commercial football. It's not. We're the only club with shares on the New York Stock Exchange. We're not a normal club. So when it comes to things like style of play, and you've got accountants and the Glazer friends in these positions, right? When Ten Hag came in, Ten Hag was not mandated to play Ajax football. Ten Hag was mandated to get a trophy and get back into top 4, so it allows to boost commercial awareness for United and boost revenue. That's all it was. Because let's be honest, if any top club brings in a manager that has had success with an intricate style of possession-based football and mandates him to play that football, and then he comes out after 18 months and said he's not going to play it and he can't play it, they would not keep him in the job.
I don't understand though, because you say that he was brought in to get the trophies and stuff, but he told us with his own mouth that era's come to an end. So clearly his era was meant to start, but I don't get that.
Ten Hag says a lot of things, yeah, but like, if we just talk about that, let's for example, let's say De Zerbi comes to Arsenal, right? Let's say you guys sign De Zerbi at the end of the season, and De Zerbi is mandated to play the football he's instilled at Brighton, and after a season, after 18 months, he doesn't. There's no sniff of the style of play that he made at Brighton, at Arsenal. Would you guys have not have sacked him already? You guys wouldn't have given him 18 months. You guys wouldn't have given him 18 months.
I think with Arsenal, it's straight performance related. So if he had come with a different style of playing, it worked. Then
I'll be real, they would have kept him if he won a Carabao and got top 4 in his first season. They would have kept him.
We definitely would have kept him 100%.
What do you mean, bro? All you had to do was come forth. We didn't need to win anything, and we would have kept him.
Kingsley and them man there, bro. We would have kept him, bro. As long as we're playing good football.
Kingsley and them man there.
You was happy
with the Carabao Cup, man.
As long as we're playing good, as long as we got good training videos, we would have kept him. You know
you was happy with coming 6th with the Carabao Cup, bro. So I don't want to hear it, man. Don't hate me because I want to compete for a better trophy that went one in time.
Nah, bro. You just want to be.
I'm tired of these FA Cup talks, bro.
Journey, bro. You don't want to win.
You win the FA Cup and all you get is a Europa League ticket, bro. Allow it, man.
You just want to hear, but all you get with the journey is what, bro? Just pain and heart.
I get with the journey. I get the ups and downs, bro. I get the thrills, bro. I get the excitement.
Pain when it doesn't happen.
I get the hope, bro. The hope of winning the league. We haven't won since I was 5 years old, bro. I was 5 when we won the league, bro. I'm itching for the league. I'm not itching for these.
Itching like me, bro, because clearly you're just here for the journey. I'm telling you, you need to bloody win this.
I'm itching for the league. You're itching for FA Cups. Don't tell me about journey.
Bro, I'm just saying to you right now, when it comes to
I want to compete for the league over anything.
You wanted to win something. I know that if we win the FA Cup, that's more of a stepping stone than us competing, because it gives those players a taste of winning, so that those players have the confidence next season to actually go and do it. Therefore, I also have faith in my manager of he's actually won something.
Bro. United have won, and look what the taste has done to them. Please,
I don't have faith. This is not United.
Winning, please. Let's put a pause on that.
I don't have faith. Bro.
You can call me a journeyman. I'm a journeyman then, because I'm happy to be competing for the league now, rather than be competing for top 4.
I didn't say compete for top 4, bro. I literally said to you, I want to win. That's my whole point as a fan.
Of course, I want to win. And me wanting to win. Hold on, me wanting to win. I've finally seen a coach who makes us look like a team that could actually win instead of what? Instead of
how do we get back to Arsenal?
This coach needs to then win.
Yeah, just how do we get back to Arsenal? Allow it.
I'm telling you.
No, you did that to yourself. That wasn't us.
The journey,
No,
man.
I didn't say you, man. It was me and Average, innit? But let's get back to United. Obviously, I watched the game against Spurs. Could have went either way, not because of quality, but because of chances conceded. Obviously, you brought on Super Scott. He couldn't score that header. What happened to Casemiro? He was on the bench.
Bro, Keith, let me just say something. Yeah, if there's any game to sort of like embody the whole idea of not exactly needing your ideal players to play the football that a manager wants to play, is that one. Because I looked at the Tottenham team and I'm seeing Skip, I'm seeing Højbjerg, I'm seeing Brennan Johnson,
Ben Davies, isn't it?
Timo Werner, bro.
And they moved to us.
They are playing us off the park, bro. This is not Ange's ideal guys. This is not his players. He'll probably get rid of at least 70% of them this summer. But yet, these guys are still playing the way the manager wants them to play. Now, of course, they were lacking quality in certain areas, but you could see the intent. And that's my issue with our manager. Yes, people might say, oh, he doesn't have his players. Whatever that means. He's had 2 transfer windows. But I don't see what... I mean, to be fair, let me not even say I don't see, because he's already told us that he's not going to play the football anyway. But if he's not going to play the football, like I said, why is he here? Because even back to Therapy's point about the club just employing him because he can win trophies. I mean, by winning a league title in Ajax, does that show that you're a serial winner anyway? Not really, in my opinion.
No, because then Steven Gerrard would be.
Matthew, can I ask you a question? Yeah, based on like the style of play stuff, right? What players that are at United, name me, like put a first 11 that could play possession-based football to a decent standard.
Are you asking Matt?
Yeah.
All right. So obviously the goalkeeper. I mean, I think he's overrated, but anyway, I would say Dalot right back.
Yeah.
I would say
Varane
and Leacher.
Yeah. Varane can't play possession, but he's the best option for Martinez.
But he's not.
Varane is shocking on the ball, but okay.
But no. But he's not. He's not
average. Trust me, he's pants.
No.
I watch you guys there. Watch you guys play against things. So Johnny Evans is a better on the ball defending than Varane. No, he's not.
He's more comfortable on the ball than Varane.
Like Evans' passing range is actually better than Varane.
He's better than Varane. Varane is terrible on the ball. That's the reason why I wanted him out last season.
But this is the thing, though. I would compare Varane to a bit like Konate. They're not great on the ball, but they're not that bad.
Konate is better.
Konate is good on the ball. I can't even lie.
Konate is good on the ball.
Konate is good on the ball. I can't even lie.
No, he's not. He's not.
Konate has been cooking, bro. I can't even lie.
No, he's not.
He's better than Varane on the ball.
But anyway, I'll put Varane and Luke Shaw. I'll put Luke Shaw left back.
Yeah.
Midfield.
Eriksen.
You have to put Eriksen in.
Casemiro can't keep the ball. He's not a possession footballer. He can play the system, but he has to be accommodated for.
Bro, last season, I was seeing Casemiro spray something I've never seen him do in his whole.
Casemiro has a final ball, but in terms of build-up, he's terrible.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, but you don't need all 11 players to be.
That's the thing. I was gonna say, if we're talking about possession-based, I would say Casemiro, Meno, and Eriksen in the 10. I know that might sound mad, but
Eriksen in the 10.
Talking about possession football.
Eriksen is a 10, but he has no legs. I wouldn't start Eriksen in any of my 11s for United.
But he plays possession football.
Are these 11s your possession 11s or just your strongest?
Even if my possession 11, Eriksen doesn't even get into the team.
Does Mount get in for possession football?
No.
Over Eriksen, yeah?
No, he doesn't. Not for possession.
No. And it's big. What happened? What Eriksen did against Spurs is like the epitome of why I would never start him for a game.
I hear you.
Their second goal was literally a Romero breaking 3 phases of play with one pass that Oliver skipped, because Eriksen and Bruno don't have positional awareness and they leave Kobe mainly to the slaughter. Do you know what it is? Yeah. I was talking worse about Casemiro at the start of the season. I still don't think he's good on the ball, and I still think we need to upgrade next season. But I understand more why he was getting ragged, because then they leave Casemiro with acres of space to have to defend. Do you know how Casemiro was defending at the start of the season? It was like when Liverpool got that counter attack against Arsenal, and Declan Rice was the last man. That's what Casemiro was doing when he was fit this season. I feel sorry for him.
That's Bruno, and it was Bruno's fault then, bro.
Bruno and Eriksen need to get off the pitch, man. I wouldn't even start them. I promise you I wouldn't.
Even when Mount was there as well. Mount wasn't great positionally either.
Okay. You say okay, Eriksen, and who's right wing?
Yeah, Matt, land with your team, bro.
Right wing.
Palestri, man.
I know this is mad, but Anthony.
It has to be Anthony. It has to be Anthony.
But Amad Diallo, Matthew.
Oh yeah, Ahmad. Oh yeah, bro. See, he doesn't play Ahmad, so I even forgot Ahmad is in the team.
He's been injured.
Sanchini.
Bruv, he doesn't rate Ahmad, man. I mean, Sancho's gone. Sancho ain't coming back as long as
I'd play Sancho if he was I'll play Sancho possession based.
But if Sancho was here, then I'll play Sancho on the left and Martial up front.
Then Arten.
Martial up front.
Martial over Højlund.
Yeah, I'll play Højlund up front.
Bro, Højlund.
It's all about bringing the wingers in, though. Højlund can't stick the ball away and be the glue and link up the way Martial does. That's facts.
Wait,
but Martial has no legs?
Martial's not a link-up man like that.
Martial's a very big link-up man.
Yes,
he is. That's probably his best attribute.
Fairs. I don't really see it. I just looked a bit like.
I feel like Martial plays better with Martial than Højlund.
I think Martial plays good with Sancho as well.
I think Sancho's not bad, bro. Like, really and truly, you man just robbed his value out. But
now we did.
I don't get it. Because in pre-season, you man was trying Sancho in the first 19, and it was actually looking all right.
That's another thing Ten Hag's a bomb for. But here's my thing, if Ineos decide to sack Ten Hag, then I hear it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to complain about Ten Hag going, but I refuse to allow another season where the players outlive another manager. I refuse to have that. I refuse to have Maguire, Lindelof, Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw run out another quality manager that was quality before he came to United.
I wanted to ask you this for time since the Man United game. What did you think about Ten Hag playing Wan-Bissaka left back to try and counter out Brennan Johnson?
Brennan Johnson had an absolute stinker as well. Oh my God.
We watched that live, Kingsley. We were like, yeah, this is the quality in this game is horrendous.
No. But you know what I don't get though. So did he move Dallo to right back because he preferred Wan-Bissaka to go up against Brennan Johnson?
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, Luke Shaw was meant to start. But he pulled out on the game day.
But then you got to play Dallo left back.
But then he's been playing
but here's the thing, right? Wan-Bissaka can't cross the ball with either feet, and Dallo can barely cross with his right. So they wanted a fullback outlet option.
Dallo this season playing left back, so then why can't we play Wamba there? Dallo's been playing left back this season.
Bro, do not tell me that he moved Wan-Bissaka to left back because of Brennan Johnson.
For Brennan Johnson?
It couldn't have been because of Brennan Johnson.
Even in the game, Werner was a bigger threat than Brennan throughout the game.
Brennan was awful that game, can't lie.
But Dallo was good that game though, at right back.
Yeah, Dallo played well. Yeah, Dallo played well.
Bruno Fernandes was off. Oh my God.
I can't stand that guy.
I'd be fuming if I had in my team the way
I was absolutely fuming, bro. We can't keep a football with him, man.
He put the ball in dangerous areas, isn't it?
Kings, you watched it, bro. Did you not see that? It was disgrace the way you're just.
Bro, he got the ball on the halfway line, and he's put the ball in a dangerous area outside the box. Like, what do you want? Transition football, man.
He was atrocious, man.
Bro, Billy Gilmore can make those same passes.
Let's talk about 17, bro. Let's talk about 17, bro, with Udogie. The way Udogie pocketed my man, bro, is a disgrace, bro.
I told you, man, about Garnacho as well the other day, man. Glorified Chicharito, man.
I had a take. Yeah, hear what I'm saying? Some Liverpool fans said that Garnacho was better than Martinelli, bro.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing that. I've been hearing those comparisons.
Right, I've told you, man. Willian is better than Garnacho, bro.
Fact.
He's not ready. He's not ready, bro. Your front line.
Garnacho doesn't have the physical development.
Your front line is a disgrace.
I think with Garnacho, it's decision.
Højlund, Garnacho, and who else did he play in the front line?
Rashford.
It's disgusting.
I don't think Rashford played too bad, but it's just that he ran to the byline a bit too much. Like
second half.
Højlund's goal, he got dispossessed and it luckily fell to Højlund. Like he tried to do too much. He wasn't passing.
Yeah, he just tried to do too much sometimes. I think if Rashford and Garnacho had better decision making, United would actually have a very deadly front three. I can't even lie.
No, they don't.
Do you see why Rashford scores in these Rashford will always score in these kind of counter-attack games because I think Matthew said it. when he doesn't have time to think, he makes the right decision.
Yeah, correct.
So that's why in possession-based football, I don't think you can play because he's gonna have to think.
Yeah, but do you blame Ten Hag for that? I think Ten Hag tells Rashford to just be direct.
No, I just think that's Rashford's nature. He's always been like that.
I think he tells when Anthony play. I think when you man was playing Rashford and Anthony, I think he tells Anthony keep the ball, be more reserved, and he tells Rashford just run at your man, be direct.
Nah, you know why I disagree.
You need to remember Rashford was playing as a striker last season, so
yeah. Plus, I've watched Anthony for Brazil.
It wasn't really because then obviously
Anthony's the same player.
Yeah, he put Weghorst in the 10. Rashford was still playing up front most of the games.
But yeah, guys, we got literally like 5 minutes left for things to get wrapped up. I just wanna end quickly because we haven't really spoke much about the other teams, no representatives, so it makes sense. But I'm gonna ask you, man, quickly in terms of winning the league out of City and Liverpool, are we still happy with City, or do you think Liverpool have a little shot in the dark right now?
I'm gonna say this now: Liverpool are not.
Why not Arsenal? Why isn't Arsenal in the conversation?
Liverpool are not winning this league. This league is between Arsenal and City.
I think that's a great question.
You man, don't be deceived. Liverpool are not that good, bro.
They've been scumbagging wins as well.
They're not that good. They've lost one game in
They've been scumbagging games.
In 36 Premier League games, they've lost one, and it was that 9-man foolishness against Spurs.
Bro,
and they've been scumbagging.
Draws might as well be losses. Liverpool are not winning this league.
City are winning it comfortably. Trust me.
If they do, I'll hold my hands up and say I'm wrong. But Liverpool, after watching them against Arsenal, against United,
average. To answer your question about why I didn't say Arsenal is because we'll then start chatting about Arsenal for time again. But you
have to say that in a conversation.
I just left out. I'm not even mentioning the name. We've talked about them too much this podcast.
Are we in the conversation?
This was a great Arsenal slander session.
Are we in the conversation?
It was a great session.
Are we in the conversation?
I enjoyed today.
The only conversation man is having is please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Keep supporting the 620 football podcast community. We'll be back next Tuesday, 10 p.m. Come back your team as well if you feel like you're brave enough to jump on camera. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Therapy. Thank you, Average. Come on, you Gunners, Arsenal till we die. And we'll be back.
Another season, no trophy. Goodbye.
Are you self-reflecting or?